Remember fun?
Okay, wasn't there a... Yeah, here we go. A way up. Some gut sand. Currently working my way backwards from the end of the place. Ooh, could this be it? Secret area. All I had to do was do the maze thing. Like, if you're pretending like you're going through the dungeon, that won't work at all. It's impossible to tell where you are, where you're supposed to go. But if you go backwards... First Magamata. Can I L1 up there? Ooh. Alright. Can I L1 up there? Oh, big. Alright. Got him. All we had to do was go to the end of the maze and work.
Well, not for
back.
long. Let's take it for ourselves.
Easy. Alright. Cut through these vines. Gimme. Also, give me some of that sweet, sweet mana juice. Oh, cutscene, what are we gonna do? With our powers combined, we will make Captain Skullet. Crystal of Lust. What do?
Whoa!
What the hell was that? It got all... I don't even know how to describe it. Come on, Mona. You never told us what these will seeds will do. So that's what happens. I never expected that. I mean, I expected that. That's our Mona. Not helpful at all, but pretending to be. Hold on, let me catch up on chat here. So have you decided what you're going to do on Tuesday streams? You're assuming not more turbo busing? I think I'm just going to work on the next video. It might be a video day. I need to spend more time making YouTubes and getting them out. Currently, somebody else asked earlier and I didn't answer because I was trying to figure out this fucking puzzle. But, right now, the very next vid is... Script is done, recording is done, editing up all the dialogue is done. That's the thing that takes the longest. Generally, like, 8 hours, maybe more. Everything's on the timeline, the audio is balanced. I got, you know, effects on it. I, what do you call it? Reduced, like, background noise and stuff. Essentially, like, I fixed the audio is pretty decent, except for some pops, because I don't have a pop filter, because they're surprisingly expensive. So apologies for that. I'll probably get one pretty soon, so that the audio quality can be a little bit better. Sometimes it gets a little, like you'll hear some digital peaking, even though it shouldn't be. And I don't know if that's, I don't know what is causing that exactly. If it's what I'm recording or if it's part of the cable is like laying over something else and there's crosstalk between them. I'm not sure, but things kind of happening every once in a while and I gotta go in there and annoy. Anyway, that's done. I got the sliding background done. I got the intro and outros done. And I'm right now applying all the visuals. So like when I mention something, I pop something up on the screen for it, for everything that I mentioned the whole time. And making memes. So visuals and memes, which is essentially the last stage of working on the video. And so that's what stage I'm on. I'm like a fifth. I just started with the memes. Photoshopping some memes up, taking pictures of battle tomes, taking pictures of rules, putting them on the screen, taking them away when I move on to the next topic. So I'm like 1/5 of the way through on that, but that's like the final pass, you know? So I don't know if I can finish it tonight by 4 a.m. or something, because I do have to do the thing at 6, but hopefully next day or two should be done, which is good. Vox IV greetings. Nice to catch a live stream for once. Hey, thanks. Thanks for finding my stuff and liking my stuff.
Listen up.
I appreciate. What's it, 6? I gotta meet a friend. So, I have to... And I had to kind of schedule around it, too. You know, they're busy, I'm busy. Oh, you just press X to leap down? Okay. I'm leaping. For S-Play G-Lords, right? Nope. It's not a Y play. At least the one that I'm most closest to finishing. I think so far P4 feels better than P5 at the same point. P4 just felt comfy with the right amount of intriguing character moments. Yeah, I like P4 more than P5. Always have. It's just extremely comfy, as you say. And technically the gameplay of Persona 5 is much better, but I don't play these games for the gameplay, so I don't give a shit about that. In fact, dungeons are the things that I play through, like, just to get through them, you know?
Watch out, Joker.
So, the fact that, like, dungeons are better, I don't care. But, you know, it's my opinion.
I'll reveal your true form.
Beef balls in this. Aren't you weak to getting shot?
Looking cool, Joker.
I do like being able to just shoot people when you're grinding or revisiting previous content, though. I like that a lot. Unless it's some enemy that's, like, randomly immune to that. Pop, pop.
Give it up.
The end.
Okay.
Beating these reduces the... Oh, shit.
Nothing.
This
fight is going to take so long. Never mind, these enemies are actually really weak. These are weak enemy types. I don't think I can escape if I'm surrounded.
It's time. Something else.
These bowls with the boys and Junez with the gang is the best. Big true.
Joker's down. Come on, you gotta hold on. All right, time for a counter. You want more? What did you think? Graceful? They caught us. Let's thrash them. Stay focused. Here we go.
Should I really be rushing through this? I will.
What's the matter? That was incredible, Skull.
I forgot that enemies can appear in front of you if the...
Okay.
I can't remember what the gauge is called.
Done and done. Let's move on.
Whatever that one in the upper left is. It's at 80% right now. If that gauge is too high, then enemies can just appear in front of you and kind of ruin everything.
Show me your true form.
So right now I'm just getting to the end and then we can complete the dungeon.
You want more?
Can finally defeat Kamoshida. By defeat I mean destroy his brain from inside the Shadow Realm. Oh, alert percent, that's what it is, yeah.
All right, we beat him.
The more frequent shadows.
Let's go, Joker.
Yeah.
Show me your true form.
As long as you can, like, start the fight so that you get to go first,
Don't bother with these guys. Finish the job.
it's fine. But if it's the ones that, like, teleport in front of you, then they surround you, and usually it follows up by you fighting all the rest of them in the room. As a change from Royal, you aren't kicked out of the palace if it hits hunting. I didn't even know it kicked you out of the palace.
Serves you right.
I don't think I ever got to 100 in my first playthrough. I don't think I was aware that it did that. I just thought it sucked. And I would always, like, try to solid snake it and never be seen no matter what.
Piece of cake.
Piece of cake.
I'll reveal your true form.
European extreme.
No, you're in the way.
You are in the way. You're not allowed technical, and so yeah, you will regard him.
Persona.
Head lunge.
Great. Nice move.
Earth is shocked.
Persona.
Shocked, I tell you. We're cleaving.
You're mine.
Oh, knocked down. That was incredible, Joker. Finish him. Wow, that shadow was crazy.
Please don't Baja Blast me. Oh, you didn't. Sick. Alright. What are they weak to again? Is it guns? I think it's guns. Baton pass. Okay. He slapped 5.
All right. The baton pass makes you
Try
stronger.
that one real quick.
Nice, Joker. Boom time.
Persona. There.
Get weakened.
Looking cool, Joker.
And hold up. Tactical genius. Ooh, soul drops, nice. That's exactly what I always want. Need that mana.
Didn't even break a sweat.
In vanilla is a big risk to keep the alert percentage high for extra mob spawns. As a trade-off, I think, kind of turns one of the confidants into a redundant thing because it revolves around lowering the alert percent. And you benefit greatly with high alert for grinding purposes. That makes sense. I want that chest. I wish to have it.
I'll reveal your true form.
What types are you? Okay, you're this.
Beat him quick and go straight for our target. I hit their weakness. It's all
Big
too
weakness.
easy.
Baton passed. Big guy.
Okay.
You powered up on the baton
Yeah.
pass.
You're mine.
Cool. Looking cool, Joker.
And get on.
Okay, guys. Let's do it.
You really don't get a lot of XP for killing me. It's like 30.
Okay. Easy win.
Super
Or
small.
nothing.
Is there like a way to leap over this stuff or get through it? To get to that chest here?
Somewhere.
Oh. Up. Let's see. There it is. We had to 100% this dungeon after all, right?
Joker, there's a chest.
Easy. Baptismal water. Okay. Is there like a... Here we go. Alright, actually got everything. What was that? Necklace. Crystal of Lust. What do you do? Oh, it gives you diorama. Oh, neat. Okay. gives you plus skill. You didn't see if I did, but did you get the last will? Yeah, That was the first thing we did. Make sure to get the will seed. Life bonus. Breathes new life into any outfit. I'll take diorama. I'll take a heal. Heal spell. Actually. Do you want to equip on with a healing outfit? Just in case the, So, Ryuji has suspenders. We might as well give him Garu. And then Morgana is stuck with nothing. Oh, I don't have any extra armor. Yeah, we just got sooty stuff, right? Oh, here we go. Ryuji shoulder pads. Neckerchief. Alright, not bad. Any ranged weapons? No? Just making sure like I haven't forgotten to equip something or whatever. Good. Isn't diorama a big dick heal? Yeah, it is. Big DH.
Yes.
I'll just add this.
Okay. Save before the boss. Time for cutscenes and boss fights.
Let's go.
Hey, might as well heal to full and get full mod.
Yes. Well,
Let's use items to heal.
what are your thoughts?
Let's go.
Voracious Panda, thanks for the big primer. I appreciate it. 4-month reprime. Their comment is, first and last, 2nd edition Path to Glory ended last week in an ogre victory and culminated in 2,000 points of guts. Painted. Are you planning on doing one in 3rd edition? A Path to Glory? I don't think so, no. It's not because I don't like it. It's just, I already got my 2K armies, and I find time to play the game whenever I manage to find time to play the game. And I got kind of too much else going on for the most part. But I heard they really like ramped up Path to Glory to be good now. Do you find that to be the case from 2nd edition to 3rd? I know they overhauled it. Get me in this treasure room. I'm going in.
Oh yeah! The treasure.
Oh yeah. Treasure
Man,
half
it's
appeared.
huge. What do you think? It's just as I said. Now we can steal it.
Let's steal all of his cognitive functions so he is essentially in a coma forever.
Oh, the shine brings tears to my eyes.
Morgana is like so
Kind of pisses me off.
thirsty to kill this person.
Why is it so pretty? Isn't this Kamoshida's desires?
What's the concept of what he desires, right? Which is being a king.
Treasure!
The cat's acting awfully excited.
Yeah, cat's a little sus at this moment.
What's wrong? Is something...
You need to calm down. Don't create a commotion, Morgana. I think this counts as a commotion. We're at 12 or 13, I can't remember what.
Alright, that's enough.
Oh, yeah. Forgive me for displaying such an insolent sight in front of a lady.
You were completely out of character, too. What was that about?
I don't think it was out of character.
I couldn't stop it either. To think I'd be drawn to human desires this much.
I thought you were a human, Morgana.
Doesn't that prove that I'm human?
Literally, no. It does not. Quite the opposite, perhaps.
How should we know?
Anyway, you guys need to carry it.
All you do is bark. Still, that was easier than I thought.
This palace will disappear if we take this back, right?
Probably.
Kamoshida will change, too.
That should be the case.
Good. Now's our chance then.
Now's our chance.
It's heavy.
To think it'd go so well. I've even found 3 Persona users in the process. My judgment was correct. I made the right choice in making a deal with you.
A deal.
Haha.
Oh, nice. Bonus. Rinku Uppo.
Alright.
Go, let's go, Kamoshida!
Don't stand so close to me. Yeah. Oh no, he spiked the serve. You.
I won't let anyone take this.
Oh shit.
This proves that I am the king of this castle. It is the core of this world.
It is basically my cerebellum.
That rat bastard. That's how he sees me, isn't it?
For sure, yeah. And, I don't want to alarm you on, but it's how everyone who plays the game sees you as well. We could get into that, but the game's not meta enough to do so.
Yo, pervert! Were you waiting to ambush us?
I just made it easier to find you.
Like, her normal game costume is arguably more sexual, even though it doesn't show as much skin.
I'll dispose of you myself. Right here, right now.
That's our line, you sexually harassing D-bag!
What a selfish misunderstanding.
How is it a misunderstanding? You were doing things that you kept in secret from others.
People around me were the ones who kept it secret. Adults who want to share in my accomplishments. Students who have the drive to become winners.
Big true, actually.
They willingly protect me so that we all may profit from it.
Man, this sounds so familiar. Why have I heard of situations like this before? It's so weird.
Profit?
There are too many imbeciles who don't understand that. Including naive brats like you and that girl who tried to kill herself.
True, she's a total idiot. Letting you manipulate her, trying to commit suicide.
Yeah, almost like we heard about this exact situation just this week.
I'm even more of a dumbass for not realizing that.
Yeah, I wonder if Kamoshida maybe he's got a brother who works at Blizzard.
No matter what kind of fool someone might be, they don't need your permission to live their lives!
Drop the attitude, you mediocre peasant. There is no wrong in using my gifts for my gain. I'm a cut above all other humans.
Above? You mean beneath? You're a goddamn demon obsessed with your sick desires!
That's right. I'm not like you.
Oh shit.
Demon who rules this world.
I wonder if Kanji's. Oh no. I forgot what this guy looks like in boss form. So we're all gonna have a proper reveal for all of us at the same time. Oh yeah, it's this one. Okay. This isn't that bad. It's not that bad. He's actually not wrong because he's been allowed to do whatever he wanted for a very long time. So he's not actually wrong. But let's finish this. Slow grinder of Slash.
Look! The treasure's over there! We should catch him off guard and steal it!
True.
Let's attack him and wait for that opportunity. Fine. We can take on Persona! Everyone, let's do this!
Orlando just had an aneurysm or epiphany. Alright, let's read it. The horny cat is deliberate plant by the developers to help the enthusiasts feel less weird about lusting after the girls. If a given person starts to feel self-conscious about their dirty desires, they can point at the cat and think, well, at least I'm not that pervy. You know, I'm not as bad as the cat is, yeah. That's not Morgana's only purpose, but it is one of them, for sure. It also could be like a measuring stick. What's a way of describing this? It's like a cautionary tale measuring stick where, like, a certain amount of this is fine and natural, right? But we're going to put a character in there who has crossed the line just a little too much so that we know where the line is, which is, like, if you've gotten to this point, consider don't, you know? Sort of like Teddy and Yosuke, which are better examples of this in 4, where, you know, both of them are clearly over the line, and so it's sort of like a, I don't want to say a wake-up call, but just like, hey, if you're like this, take a step back, you know what I mean? Teddy was indeed out of control, and Yosuke got there a few times for sure, and never really improved. Note, you shouldn't have any problems with this boss fight, says the guide. You have Mona healing everyone, and then just kill him. Don't send Panther on the stealth mission, because she'll get caught immediately, which makes perfect sense, because he's, like, always watching her, right? So that would make entire sense. Let me start going through the various different element types, try to figure out what he's weak to. I might not have a weakness even, we'll just have to see. Got you. Alright, the standard ones, no weaknesses. Alright, he gets double turns. Fair enough.
Persona!
Accuracy, do I have a... Let's see. Go for a debuff. A fizz debuff into firing bullets. Libido boost. Oh, I see. He feels to fall. Right, well.
He healed himself? Is it from eating one of those things in the trophy?
Those aren't things. Well, I guess they are.
Then we should destroy that first.
So I definitely should have waited one round of combat until we are, like, told about the alternative thing you can target. Yeah. Mistakes were made.
When someone tells us not to do something, it makes us want to do it even more.
That's that rebel spirit, that recalcitrance. Get him. Might have to heal with Mona next time, I think. Oh, and then he puts on back in the glass. Okay. Keep fighting.
Persona! Ha!
Oh, that's a big help. You're big.
Actually, a lot of damage. That's big damn. When I won the Nationals. So the middle name for Shadow Kamoshida is Asmodeus, a notable name for Demon Lord, and Asmodeus can represent lust, which is obvious. Yeah, it's an obvious running theme here. Frank says, Morgana's more offensive to you, because Teddy is at least pushed as an imbecile, whereas Morgana is pushed as brains, which to me is more egregious because it's a denial of their behavior. They know better, and so they do it sneakily, which is grosser. Yeah, I'll accept that. I think that's acceptable. Techless drops Portal. Everything in your army takes D3 mortal wounds. Oh, you have one caster. Don't bother rolling any magic today. Yeah. I managed to hot shit roll a nat 10. Plus 1 is 11 and unbind that in my game against Lumineth. But obviously you can't rely upon that. It was just getting really lucky. Don't you get it? Hey, so what? Who?
I always saw you as a condescending hotshot, but right now, you're just a pathetic loser.
They are the same thing.
We came all this way to steal that. Will you just give it up and hand it over?
I mean, probably not.
Silence! I want to know lights that you have this!
You've never played Persona games before, but are the games made for PC? And this is the most recent. This is the most recent one. Yeah, it's Persona 5 Royal. Usually, well, okay. Nowadays, they've started coming out on Steam and stuff, but they used to be console exclusive back in the day, such that some of the old ones you can't even find on PC, which is a shame. But what are you gonna do?
Still have the energy to say things like that? Then we're going to up our game as well.
Let's do it. All out attack. A lot of other people and a lot of other places. P5 is not. Yeah, I'm playing on PS4 right now because they didn't release it on PC, strangely. I think it's weird. But probably have some deal with Sony to make it hyper-exclusive in order to get some extra funding, which is common. Any chances of P5 PC ports? I don't know. It's been a long time since the game came out. It came out like 3 years ago for Royal, I think. And I haven't heard about it, so...
I'm so sorry, King Kamoshida.
Oh, here's Mishima.
I have it right here.
What a toady.
Slow, Mishima! Worthless chuff.
Mishima?
Oh, wait, what? Why is he here?
What do you mean, why is he here? Like, he's not actually here. It's a representation of him, right? From Kamoshida's mind.
Calm down. That's only Kamoshida's cognitive version of him. It's not the real Mishima.
Yeah. See, Morgana? Also, calm down. Don't create a commotion. Can I attack Mishima? No, I can't. Can't select Mishima to attack. Okay, fair enough.
Persona!
Actually, can I choose tactics to, oh, I can't, okay. I was wondering if I could send him off to, like, sneak around there yet or not. Apparently not. Watch out for Jack Shot. Oh, that's right. I should probably be blocking here, shouldn't I? Yeah, alright. I think I messed up by not paying attention. And Morgana's probably dead. On to, yeah.
I got too reckless.
This is what you get from reading too much chat.
I'm sorry, King Kamoshida.
Get out here!
King Kamoshida, I've brought you your ball, just like you asked.
It's Suzui.
Now, is it good? Yeah. All women should obey my orders like this. Ain't that right?
No way! What's Shiho doing here?
Panther, calm down. That's not the real one.
Yeah, you're right.
So for those who know the vanilla game really well, yes, Royale lightly remixes all the major bosses, and Shiho Cognition is brand new. Alright, I thought it was kind of new.
Even Sus.
If we keep attacking Kamoshida while he's focusing on the kill shot, we could be able to stop him. Or should we take down the cognitive Suzui so he can't get the ball anymore? Since it's just a cognitive Suzui, attacking it shouldn't have an effect.
What do we do?
Well, what if you missed the obvious previous one and you need to resurrect 2 people and heal to full first? This is actually a huge problem. I guess I'll choose that. Let's revive Adrenio.
Playing dead isn't easy. Skull, are you okay? Watch your health.
Revive Adren on. What difficulty is this? Normal. I just, like, as it happened, there was a humongously obvious, like, you should block here moment, and I was reading chat, and so I didn't pay attention to it. And so now I'm really screwed. But, like, normally this wouldn't be a big deal. It just is right now. Let's see. 100 HP to all allies. I think that might be the best one.
Let's do this.
Thanks.
Yes, King Kamoshida.
Okay, so I only had one turn to do it. I should have just attacked her. But I don't think I would have killed her. We're not dead, so everything's fine. Oh, I got my ammo back? What? Or maybe I didn't use it on him. Oh, she's weak to it. Okay.
Joker. Right in their weak spot.
Weak to getting shot. No baton pass.
Come. There.
Dream needle. Oh, she's weak to everything. Got it. Look at Ryuji in the background. Get wrecked when he kills his classmate.
Sorry, Suzui.
We won't get.
You'll be able to carry out special orders. Alright, flow battle will turn greatly in your favor if they succeed. And we'll have to play with one fewer. Let's go over the ground. We should take the treasure.
I see. In that case, time for Plan B.
Plan B.
Look over at that terrace. While the others are drawing Kamoshida's attention, have someone go there. Let's steal the treasure without...
Alright, that won't be you because your job is healing everyone every turn. That's for sure.
Woo! Oh, that's a big help.
What's the fuck?
Let's see.
Should I send someone to do it? Yeah.
Ugh, gross. He keeps looking at me.
He keeps looking at me, so An is the worst choice here because he won't take his eyes off her and she needs to sneak. Morgana needs to heal every turn, so it's gonna be Ryuji. Ryuji's a sprinter, so he fast, and he hates Kamoshida the most. And so I'm choosing him, but also there's a bunch of paragraphs in chat. Let me catch up quick. Oddly enough, most of the game is easier on the harder difficulties because your weakness attacks do so much more damage. You also take extra weakness damage, but that's pretty rare until late game. Cognition Shiho is new when you're able to attack her, who is basically weak to everything, and killing her results in no longer doing the super pig attack. That's cool. I like them remixing all the bosses. I appreciate it. You think An's costume is appropriate to her theme in the game, which is being sexualized against her will outside her control? I'm aware that this is quite a generous reading, but compared to, for example, Quiet, I was about to bring it up. I was about to bring up Quiet from Metal Gear 4, or 5, I mean. A cute girl wearing a sexy outfit because of reasons at least kind of works. So to me, Quiet was the ultimate, like, working from the end point and going back. And so Kojima's in his office and he's like, I need someone who's unbelievably hot, and there has to be some sort of story reason for her to be naked all the time. And so that's like the end goal. And so you work backwards and you're like, well, maybe she has like this skin disorder and it's actually sad. And something about parasites, I guess. Alright, there we go. We did it. There's some story explanation for her being basically naked all the time and unbelievably hot. But it's like, obviously, just an excuse, right?
I can go whenever you want. Gotcha. Keep him just. That's right.
There you go, Ryuji. Let's go.
Attack Kamoshida! Keep him busy!
Keep him busy, I will.
Persona. All right.
Raccoon
It's not
Beef
enough.
down.
We gotta do a lot more damage than this.
Yep, you're still a healer.
Ah!
Thank you.
Attack Kamoshida! Keep him busy!
Persona. Arsene! You're mine.
It's
Get
not
hit for
enough.
100,
We
idiot.
gotta do a lot more damage than this.
Nah, you just attack. Yeah, Ryuji sneaks around in the background while you attack, and you can actually see him back there too, which is kind of cool. I like that little touch.
Attack Kamoshida! Keep him busy.
Let's go. Go down.
Keep it up. You have to distract him. Persona! Attack Kamoshida! Keep him busy!
You legit don't understand anything about Metal Gear? I mean, it's pretty convoluted.
Yeah, whatever, man.
I certainly loved the original first 3. 1, 2, and 3 I really loved. 4 I legitimately hated. And 5 was just so clearly an incomplete game, like literally not even close to being done, that it's like, okay, I guess I liked some of it, and that's my history with Metal Gear.
Anyway, now's my chance.
Skin disorder, you thought Quiet just breathed through her skin, much like the MGS3 boss at the end, who was a wrinkled old man in a full ghillie suit. I thought it was more than just breathing through her skin. She had some sort of, like... Jeez, man, it's been too long. Wasn't it some sort of, like... She got horribly burned beyond recognition and or her skin melted off for some reason. And then there was this, like, parasite thing that kind of became her skin, and... Yeah, she breathes through it, but also there's a bunch of other stuff. I can't remember. Was it photosynthesis? Was that it as well? Like she was a plant? I can't remember. I do remember the end, though. And he was a full ghillie suit, like 150-year-old guy in a wheelchair.
Persona!
Ooh, only 71. Must have worn
You gotta do
off.
a lot more damage than this.
Oh, that's a big help.
Yeah, the gameplay was awesome in MGS5, for sure.
Keep him busy.
It's like I could see what he wanted to do in 4 and just kind of didn't quite get
Not
there.
enough. We gotta do a lot more damage than this.
Anyone else fall for the $20 Ground Zero scam? Not a chance, no.
It's not enough. We gotta do a lot more damage than this. Attack Kamoshida! Keep him busy! Almost there! Give him one more good strike!
75. Just a bit. She breathes in photosynthesis stuff for her skin, but can't breathe without exposing most of her body, I guess, right. Quiet is an adorable tumbling act to justify a literal lingerie model as a character. Yeah, I mean, it's super gymnastic, right?
Moron. But at least it's letting me get closer to the treasure.
Okay, I would almost... It's almost like not even explaining it is better. And just being like, she's hot and she knows it, so she chooses to wear things like that. Like, that would actually be better than bullshitting me about this, you know, well, she can't, you know, I don't know. Just be like, who the fuck is that dude who did...
Keep him busy!
Faster Pussycat Kill Kill and all those, like,
It's time.
female empowerment exploitation stuff from the 70s. Was that director? Damn, I can't remember his name offhand. But,
It's not enough.
you know,
We gotta do a lot more damage than this.
like, I respect someone like that more because they just, like, they just admit it. Russ Meyer. Good, yeah, thanks. Bad with director names.
Alright, Joker! Attack Kamoshida! Keep him busy!
Plus, it's got like 7-foot tall chicks getting into muscle cars, driving them into like absolutely brainless like muscle dudes and pinning them to a wall and killing them and stuff. Like, hilarious. Actually hilarious. And often It's just a straight-up reversal of role from, like, an Arnold movie, really. Except you just put some humongous girl in there instead. Honestly fun. And probably the most awkward dinner conversation in a movie ever. Oh, I've lost controller input. You had me at humongous girl. And, like, even the way they shot it and stuff, very much succeeded at making them look, like,
It's not enough.
imposing and powerful and terrifying and stuff. Always in a position of strength, etc., you know. Just typical action movie stuff from that time period, except just putting women in there.
Attack Kamoshida! Keep it busy! It's not enough. We gotta do a lot more damage than this. Time for my persona! Huh?
What movies are those 7-foot tall girls in? The one I remember offhand is Faster Pussycat Kill Kill.
Keep him busy!
Is a classic Russ Meyer. As a bit of trivia,
You have to distract him.
it was sampled for Rob Zombie's Thunder Kiss 65. That's the sample. I don't ever try anything, I just do it. Like, that's what the movie is from. Or that's what that quote is from. I never try anything, I just do it. That's the main character. She is essentially playing Arnold, except a girl. That's it. And exploring what that means in a movie.
Notice, moron.
In a super cheesy, but, like, at the heart of it, there is a little bit of, like, interesting, we're doing this on purpose kind of thing to it as well. It is a dope line. My precious.
Good. Kamoshida's shaken up.
I think we can do this.
He seems dejected. And then he golden knives.
It's time. There.
Big Aha. Big Augie. Hold up. Oh, I was gonna end it with a shotgun, never mind. Let's finish things off right, Ninja Scroll style, with a headbutt.
Get wrecked.
Get wrecked. Got him. Yeah, and the Gollum reference makes it come full circle.
With this power.
This power.
Now I'm even more charming.
Ooh. In case any of you are wondering, I was wondering if they would keep this move in. In original P5, this thing is the shit. Lucky Punch. It's like the ultimate, you want this on a healer ability. So, like, the few times your healer doesn't have to heal, toss out a Lucky Punch with a high chance of crit that does, like, no damage. That has a huge chance of knocking them down. It's awesome. Lucky Punch is the shit. I remember it fondly. And the first palace has ended. And I'm pleased that we did everything. We got all the chests. We got all the will seeds, you know. We did all the stuff.
What's wrong? Not running away?
Full off topic, is there anyone who eats raw onions like apples, or is it just you? I've seen people do that, but it's just a meme. It's always for a meme. No actual human would choose that on purpose, they're just memeing. I refuse to believe otherwise, and I won't be convinced. Yes, now destroy his mind and leave him a shell of a corpse. A corpse in all but some life signs, I guess.
Why don't you run?
And this was the last time he used on in any dungeon ever again. That might be true.
Aren't you a great athlete?
Aren't you a great athlete?
It's always been like this. All those goddamn hyenas forcing their expectations on me. I'm doing this all for them! What's wrong about demanding a reward for that?
What's wrong about that is the first part of the sentence.
Now you're making excuses? We'll do something about that distorted heart of yours.
We will destroy your brain.
Scared? Right now, you're seeing the same view that Shiho did. I'm sure she was scared too. Except she had no choice but to jump. What will you do?
You eat raw onions, you love them, like an apple? No meme, your aunt Squeak is a hard-ass country girl. Taught you to appreciate him. She farms in her 90s. Oh, I had an aunt like that. Roll up her sleeves and use a mower. One of those old mowers that it had no engine on it, you know, like the swirly kind. She'd roll up her sleeves and mow her own lawn when she was 98 or something like that still. And kept a snub-nosed 45 in a dresser next to her bed. Old school girl.
Will you jump? Or would you rather die here?
Yeah, just the swirly blades mower, yeah. Lived in Chicago way back in the day.
It's your call.
Aunt Ani.
No, please wait. I beg you. Just forgive me.
She was born in 1898, and I believe she made it to something like 101 before she died. Yo, she is pissed. This is awesome.
You want this? Take it.
Honest fucking blasting.
Go ahead and finish me off. You do that, and my real self will go down too.
I have already considered that, and that is fine.
You have that right, since you've won.
Honest. So fucking mad.
If his mind shuts down, he can't admit his crimes.
Oh, okay.
You're kind, Lady An.
Damn, I was hoping she would blast him. Not gonna lie.
Lost. You're through when you lose.
Oh, they sidestepped the mind break stuff too.
What am I
Interesting.
supposed to do now?
Hold up, where's my option? There we go. So, this is actually kind of a revelation, right? If they steal your treasure, you become like an NPC character with no real thoughts or desires or anything like that, but you will admit your crimes because they're just bad and now you're a neutral person. But if you kill them in there, then you become a vegetable. So, we just learned a little something and now we get to meme a little bit less about destroying people's psyches, although we also are, still for sure, right? Anyhow. Atone for your sins. Kamo Shida.
Alright. I will leave now and return to my real self. I'll make
Hey, just so you know, we don't have time to waste. This place is about to collapse.
True. Let's get out of here. Oh, anime, let's go. Morgana's literally doing nothing. What the fuck?
We're gonna die! We're so gonna die! Hey, what the?
No fair, you jerk!
Use your legs, become the run.
It's been a while.
What a role reversal, huh? It's the sprinter who tumbles and falls instead of the girl. Not bad. And there's a reason for it, I guess. Anime, yay! We did it.
That sucked.
Sprinter's also running on a leg that was broken. Yeah, and clearly hasn't healed properly either. If his stance is any indication.
Look at the nav.
Look at the app. Everyone, look at your phones.
The destination has been deleted.
Nice.
It's true.
CGO Busta, thanks for the 9
Can't
tier
go
1
there
subs. I
anymore.
appreciate it. The grip of subs. Thanks a lot. Oh no, Frank on the Rocks acquired a sub? How embarrassing. Oh no. Oof size large. It said tomorrow, not today. Alright, okay.
What about the treasure?
He got GD Panda yesterday too. Yeah, I noticed that. Fastest sub in the West. Got the medal.
Oh, wait, where'd that crown go?
Big Nut Pancake. Thanks for the tier 1. I appreciate it. 4 months. Nice. Thanks for the support. I appreciate it. Thanks for liking my stuff. And also finding my stuff. Yeah, you know what? It actually does, Dr. Dad, and I hadn't put those two together, although I probably should have. He's got a bum leg, you know? And so it's kind of like a peg leg for the pirate theme, which is what he is. Yeah, I don't know why I didn't. It seems so obvious, but yeah, that does fit for sure.
What's going on?
Also, yeah, get shot
That
with
was the
subs.
source of Kamoshida's desires. To him, this medal is worth as much as that crown we saw in the palace.
True.
An Olympic medal. So, that perv kept clinging to his past glory and couldn't let it go.
But this means that Kamoshida's heart might have changed, right?
There's no might about it.
Probably.
Our expulsion's on the line here.
Our
This is
explosions
the
on
first
the line
successful
here.
example for me too. However, there's no doubt that this has affected Kamoshida's personality quite a lot. The entire palace disappeared after all.
I feel all antsy. Ain't there a way to check now?
We'll know soon enough. Don't cause a commotion.
Right.
Come on, why the gloomy faces? Be happy. We completed this with great success, you know.
We allegedly completed this with allegedly great success. That's why there are gloomy faces. Because we're not
We
sure.
just don't know if everything's okay yet.
Yeah, true.
I'm pretty sure
Ryuji
it'll be
with the
fine.
third true of the game. Beats.
Remember how Kamoshida's shadow
Lord
said
Whale,
that
thanks
he's
for the
returning
1,000
to himself
beats.
in reality?
I misread that. Thanks for the 100 beats. I still appreciate it. This doesn't diminish the joy that I feel. I feel 100 joy, don't worry. Thanks a lot. And thanks for the support.
We all know Suguru Kamoshida is scum.
Oh, I forgot his first name was Suguru.
Still, he did seem to regain his conscience somewhat before he disappeared.
It seemed so.
There are definitely
Oh wait,
those who have
I'm
been
not supposed to be
saved
answering
thanks
these
to what
like
you've done.
fully, am I? No, I'm not. Cool, okay. I can RP with these.
Yeah.
Anyways, I guess we gotta wait.
Yeah, we gotta
It all
wait.
boils down to what's gonna happen to Kamoshida. Or if we're getting expelled for real.
Let's be patient. Actually, let's go home. Let's take her home.
Yeah. Let's go.
Or go to school. I don't know. I can't remember if this was beginning or after school. Oh, it was after school. Okay. Beats. Lord Whale, thanks for the 1,000. This wasn't a trick. I want to make that very clear. Yeah, thanks for the 100 bits this time. The first time, thanks for 1,000. Second time, thanks for the 100. I appreciate it. It wasn't a Jedi mind trick, but thanks anyway. And good work playing along with the meme. I appreciate it. For the $10. Just like P4, you have to wait for the normal deadline for the plot to actually move forward. Yeah, I mean, they're giving you a chance to do all your slice of life business and everything like that. You send these of your own volition. Okay, I just wanted to make sure that your palace was intact and your thoughts and desires were not compromised, that's all. You know, Kevlar team hats off, sure. How about that? beats and flats. Thanks. I finally got to avenge Shiho because of you guys. I'm pretty sure there was no way I'd have been able to do anything on my own. Well, yeah, I mean, we went into a, Shadow Realm and stuff, so sure. So seriously, thank you. I owe you so much. It was all Ryuji. You helped too. Let's share the blame here. You think? Glad to hear that. Yeah, you almost burned him alive, and you decided not to. Anyway, that cognitive world was pretty crazy, huh? What a mysterious place. I can't believe we actually stole someone's heart. Speaking of mysterious, there's also the matter of Morgana's transformation. When we were escaping, didn't he turn back into a cat even though we were still in the palace?
Leon sure is sharp. I'm impressed. Basically, the treasure changes the shape of things. Once that's gone, that power no longer works.
Wait, what? Explain this to me again.
Though the real reason I changed quickly back then was because I'm so incredibly skilled.
Press X to doubt.
How's that? Isn't that amazing?
No, it's sus. What a strange creature. Don't you think that's a little harsh?
Yeah, Lady Ann's right.
You are a talking mascot. Okay? You are a strange creature. I feel like a little better after talking. We still haven't seen any results, but it feels like a weight's been lifted off my shoulders. I hope you don't mind talking to me too much. I'll see you tomorrow. Give me a social link. Let's go.
Let's do it.
I don't mind talking to you a lot, but if it's not for a social link, you need to stop texting me. I'm here for social links and buffs, alright. Keeping your diary up to date, huh? Well, I hope people's opinions of you turn around soon. Yeah, true. Alright, what are we doing tonight? Oh, we have to finish watching the X folders for more guts. Alright, we'll do it. Finish watching the X folders with Mully and Scolder. I wish to believe. Looks like you don't like Morgana too much. It's not that I don't like Morgana. It's that his unbelievably unrestrained thirst is a little cringe, and the decisions I feel that he's forced to make at certain points in the game simply to move the story forward and very clearly like no other reason to are annoying. I don't like intrinsically dislike Morgana like I really do with Teddy or Yosuke, because they're just creeps.
They're all dead. Who could have done this?
The larvae. It must have infected them. Got into their brains. We need to find those samples, Sculty. Fast.
Sculty. It's a story about an investigator who searches for the truth behind eerie, supernatural incidents. Why would you preserve alien larvae? Curiosity killed the cat, you know. Yeah.
Oh!
Is a main character watching a movie without a drink? Yeah, weird, right? No popcorn, no drink. Are you even really enjoying anything? I mean, I guess it's a series. It's a TV series, not a movie. Or a vape. Well, they probably don't want to promote drug use to kids, right? I get that one. Especially lame drug use.
Okay.
Let's go return the DVDs soon.
Well then.
At HeyWoah, what frustrates me about the whole thing is that I actually quite like sexual themes in the art I consume, but it very rarely gets done right, especially in games. Like, the horniness and chill everybody is, but until we're able to have sex the theme in games like adults should be capable of, I'd rather have less of that until all that exploitative stuff is weeded out somewhere. Yeah, I suppose so. Like, I'm reminded of my old script writing class with probably the most intelligent teacher I've had in film school, and his name was Mr. White. It's actually not a lie. Like, his name was legitimately Mr. White, and he was big black. And by big, I mean big physically, and his brain was unbelievably huge. It only half existed in the real world. And he's a photographer by trade and a scriptwriter as well. And he showed us one of his early scripts that got optioned for, I don't know, some studio bought it and made a movie out of it. After optioning it for like 2 years and trying to work on getting a cast for it and stuff like that. And so we did like a reading of it, and, you know, we chose characters in the class and stuff, and we analyzed all the story and protagonist, antagonist, and inciting incident and story beats, and, you know, which of these scenes is necessary, which of them isn't, why and why not, who is truly the protagonist, because protagonist is like a broad term that people generally misuse. You know, a true protagonist is someone who drives the story forward, and the antagonist is trying to stop the story from being driven forward. And so a lot of times what people say by protagonist, they mean hero or main character, but these are not necessarily one and the same. And anyway, and so there was one part of it where we were asking questions and for the class, and one student was like, how come there's so many sex scenes in this? Like, how come in this scene this person is naked and this person is getting dressed, and this character has sex with so-and-so, and, you know, how come there's all this? And Mr. White just looks at him and he's like, I like sex, and so I put it into my movies. And everyone pretty much just had to shrug. And then he explained why, like, all of those scenes were still relevant, and the fact that they were having sex didn't take away from it. It actually, like, if you thought about it, it made sense because of this story reason and this story reason and so on and so forth. And like, oh, okay, well, I mean, fair enough. Yeah, it was a fucking based response by the teacher for sure. He even had that, like, perfect comedic pause, but then just, I like sex, and so I put it into my movies. And then everyone shrugged and moved on. He was also the kind of guy who would speak immediately and precisely in the most matter-of-fact terms ever that caused it to be just so funny. Like, I couldn't help but inwardly laugh and try to hold it in. It's because another, I guess, side story here. Some other day, some student was like, people were waiting to start the class, you know, and you just talk to the teacher about stuff, and a student asked him, what's the best script written in the last 10 years for you? Like, as far as movies you've seen, what do you think is the best script in the last 10 years? And without missing a beat, he goes, that's easy. In fact, I will tell you the best script in the last 100 years, and it is the life of others. And it is the lives of others. It was so matter-of-fact, and the question was so broad, like, what's the best script in the last 10 years? It's a hard question that you really have to think about it, and he immediately was just like, that's easy. So good. Salon brain take, yeah. America and its hang-ups with sex is adorable and annoying. Yeah, I mean, that's what happens when you're founded by Puritans. That's what happens. It sticks with us still. Anyway, Sojiro the mobster has some stuff to talk to us about. A cup of coffee right after some curry is the best. Just be sure to drink while you're still warm. Well, it's still warm, all right. The temperature affects the flavor.
Hey!
Let's enjoy some Chief's coffee. Let's.
Well then.
They're just bloviating about whether or not Kamoshida will change or whatever. We don't care. We don't care about that. I'm passing through it. Hold up. Do I have to do something? I have to return the X folders today. And then I have to spend time with Ryuji. Okay. And then lady wants to go out on a date. I can't right now, sorry. I have to hang out with Ryuji.
I'll just add this.
It's a big room. It's a whole attic. So, is it Young Gunjaya actually that has the DVD rental? No, I think it's Shibuya. It's somewhere in Central Street, I'm pretty sure. Imagine turning down a date with Tei Takemi, you fool. Yeah. Hey, the things we do to follow the guide, am I right? Can I pass it? It's got a red, I think it's got a red, like, overhang. I can't remember what the image is. Is this it? This is it. Alright, got it. What do I rent next? We need to rent Wrath.
What would you like?
It's free. Alright, we did it. Don't worry, Tay enjoys the chase. Yeah, she does. For sure. Alright, spend time with Ryuji with Agathion equipped. Alright, do we have an Agathion at this exact moment? The answer is no. Alright, so I'm going to create one by going to the Velvet Room.
Hey, inmate!
Yeah, I gotta hang out with some blonde kid or whatever. Look, he's getting over his injury. I gotta broaden my horizons. Alright, let's
Justine,
register.
You handled it.
Registration? Are you sure?
All.
These are the paths you have walked.
Do I have a Gathian? I do.
Is this what you want? You can hold no more personas. Are you finished?
What?
Alright, so which one do I destroy? InQ, I suppose. I won't see the devil persona
Hi,
user
Maria
for a
Mesa.
while, I don't
Tequila.
think.
You change your mind, Justine?
I did.
You
Read here.
Alright, Agathian.
A fee is required. Then accept this persona.
This
done
persona?
already? What?
Into
No
the Velvet
signing off.
Alleyway, yeah. You never seen this game before, but your friends always go nuts for it. I find it fun. I think it's good. But then again, I'm already a fan of the series, so, you know, kind of don't take my word for it, I guess. Alright, I gotta spend time with Ryuji today and listen to his problems. Where'd BB? BB in the school? Or at the school? It's Friday. Oh, school's closed on Friday. I didn't know that. I didn't know that in Japan. Oh, these are where the little blue cards are, so that must be where the... Does it show in the actual place? It doesn't. How do I, like, quick travel to Ryuji or something like that? How do I do that? I wonder. Oh, you know what? Maybe I can call him on the phone. I can be like, bro. Can I do that? Nice. Alright. Cool. Alright. That's quality of life, for sure. Ahem. Oh, you finished the terrain. Nice. You feel you should mention Chie was best waifu? Still? Look, I got a soft spot for Naoto, but you're basically right. On the AOS front yesterday, you came in first with your Sons of Behemoth. Oh, nice, Grunt. Sons of Behemoth are big. They are big and good. They have enjoyed all of the bonuses of 3rd Ed and none of the downsides of 3rd Ed. They just don't care about any of the 3rd Ed changes that hurt a whole bunch of armies, and everything that made people better in 3rd is something that Mega Gargans got to enjoy. They're big winners for sure. I'm not saying they're the best army, I don't think they are, but they're good, and they're certainly the biggest winners of 3rd for sure. Hey, well, thanks for the content and chatting with you on Vince's Wednesday 3 stream those few times. Hey, no problem. A State of Kevin. I didn't know your Twitch name, but now I do. I always like going on Vince's show. It's fun. Me and him vibe like really well. More so off air than on air, because otherwise we would just be vibing the whole time, and who wants to watch that? But like, yeah, off air, me and Vince just could talk for hours because we agree about almost everything. And have like a similar nerdy backstory, except like he went all in on Warhammer, you know, very early, and I went all in on Magic. But we both went all in on like Dungeons and Dragons since like 6th grade and stuff, and you know, we both moved over to Palladium and had a lot of fun there, but don't have very many kind words about Kevin Sambedia, like all this stuff. And so, yeah, just it's so easy to have a conversation with the guy. Chie is tied for first, yeah. Chie is tied for first, and Naoto is first among equals, if you want to describe it a certain way. Perhaps. Maybe each of them are first among equals. Did I catch the spear bow wielding ogre in that one short story? Yeah, that's a real thing currently. It's the hunter, Icebrow Hunter. He actually does have a spear bow. He has a spear bow and then a normal spear. They call them, what do they call them? I can't remember. Because the Stonehorn Beast Riders and stuff have them too. They're called like crossbow launchers or something like that, because they're so huge. Technically they're crossbows, but they shoot like ballista bolts and stuff. And it's just like the normal ogre ranged weapon, except for Skog pistols and things like that. Chain traps, which look way cooler, but always suck rules-wise, so you can't play them, which is sad. You know what? I'm checking the tapes. Like, there's an official name for them. I should know this. I always forget it. It's called something Launcha, but it's basically, it's truly just an ogre crossbow, but they're trying to make it seem like those are huge, and so they have like a special cool name. It is, I'm looking it up on the side rules here, a harpoon launcher. That's it. Their crossbows are so big that they are called harpoon launchers because they just launch harpoons, which is actually pretty sweet in theory. Not so much in model. Ogres are actually smaller than I think they really should be in the models anyway, but that's just, you know, like my opinion, man. Wow, the Lord Whale gifted a tier 1 sub to Grunt9109. Hey, thanks for the gifter. I appreciate it. I appreciate it, and also TY. Felt like it was different because that guy was a chump. He was a chump. For sure. Now, he's an Icebrow Hunter, who are obviously cooler when they're written about in our battle tome, you know? But they are fucking chumps. 5 up armor, 7 wounds, bad attacks. They can deep strike with cats, but aside from that, they don't have any special rules that are worth a damn. Like, they are jobbers, for sure. And can a monster kill them in one turn? Hell yeah. With just its claws, so it actually made perfect sense. It wasn't like he got, it wasn't like he lost because they were trying to make the other guys sound cooler. He's just a jobber. That's what they are.
Whoa!
Nakaoka Takeishi. Running, huh? I saw you from the window. Oh, wow, you came all the way over here to make fun of me, huh? You gonna try some crawling back to the track team? Speaking of which, this was your secret training spot, wasn't it? How secret can it be? It's in an atrium. It's an open area outside, right next to the school. It's our spot now. You know, us, the former track team. I feel like that statement gets deflated a little bit when even they admit it was the former track team. We don't have a locker room anymore, thanks to someone I know. That would be Kamoshida. Although Ryuji blames himself. Because he did fuck up, for sure. But, I mean, the main fault here is Kamoshida. Big news, you're going to get enough terrain for 8 tables for your local game store. Oh, nice. Was Soren tournament? Was Soren tournament when? SG Arcade, thanks to Tier 3. Oh, pardon me, right this way. Your name is on the guest list, as a matter of fact. Please enjoy the HeyWoah Nut emote. It's for premium members only. There it is. I think it's so funny. Let's not fight. Anyway, thanks for the big sub, the try sub. Appreciate it a lot. You would sign up for the Wasoran Cup? Yeah. Only true patricians go for Tier 3. This isn't anything like a fight, not even close. Hold on, aren't you that transfer student? You're really gonna hang around with this loser? You better watch out. He'll hit you the second he gets pissed off. I heard his dad was the same way, like father, like son, right? Now that's some scary shit. For Common, actually. Yeah. Common and sad. That don't got anything to do with it. Actually probably does. It actually probably does, but you should break the cycle, you know? Rise above it. It's easy for me to say, I guess. But it's what you need to do. Anyway, don't make a commotion. This is an official commotion. Calm down, Ryuji. You're right. Yeah, with the little hand, yeah. I don't need to hear your excuses. Everyone was going through the same bullshit with Kamoshida. The beatings, the impossible exercises. But we put up with it for the track team. Well, that's sort of like dumb, you know? Like, don't do that. When your teacher physically assaults you, I don't know that it's a badge of honor that you just dealt with it and decided not to do anything about it. That's sort of like a bad thing, I would say. Pixel Train have been sent for review the next time Hobby Time is shown. Sweet. But no, you had to go and fuck all that up. Man, I was stupid for ever thinking you were my teammate. You were stupid for getting physically assaulted by your teacher and not going to the police or something about it. Or rather, you were stupid for blaming another student instead of doing anything potentially useful about it. That's all I have to say to you. I'm out of here. Alright. Man, it's almost like I'm sad that I saved them now. I almost regret saving them. How dare you punish my abuser? Yeah, that's literally what they're talking about. Alright, dude. This is why they're still around. I haven't changed at all. You went into the Shadow Realm and destroyed his consciousness. You have, you know, you have changed. But you know, you actually helped me calm down a little. I'm glad you were here. Yeah, you almost caused a commotion. Thanks, man. Feels like my bond with Ryuji has grown deeper. Chance to perform a follow-up attack if Joker's attack does not down the enemy. Oh, cool. It's actually sick.
All right.
Let's call it a day. Hey, Nakaoka. Why didn't you kick his ass? What the hell's your problem? Now they're just arguing with each other. Yeah, toxism is as it does, right? I should stay out of it. Ooh, he resisted another commotion. Not bad. What's going on tonight? Oh wait, he calls you first. Alright. Fair enough. Yo, it's me. You good to talk? I wanted to thank you again for today. I really owe you one, man. I get pissed off so damn easily. I really gotta work on that. You really do. It's a humongous and dangerous flaw to have. It's one of the worst flaws to have. What am I supposed to say here? I'm supposed to say I can't exactly blame you, but I think that that is a lie. No, this one's definitely... Okay, he sees it. He sees it. Fourth time he's right in the game. Big correct. Besides, I can't cause a scene. Yes, don't cause a commotion. The commotion meter was already at 15 or something. State of Kevin, thanks for the primer. Dude, I appreciate it. A free prime. TY. Thanks for liking my stuff. Don't want to get you piled into even more bad shit. No, look, I play Beast Claw. I pile into bad shit all the time. I gotta wonder what they were arguing about. But hey, I'm an outsider. Nothing to do with me. Thanks again for today. Don't forget to massage your legs before you sleep, okay? See you later. Okay. Hey, I'll get right on it. I'll tell you what.
You're back.
I went to see Shiho today. Oh, this is a instant messenger that might actually be worth reading. I told her we settled... yeah, I told her we destroyed Kamoshida's mind. She still hasn't regained consciousness, but I had to go make amends. You didn't do anything wrong right, Gigantic? This is Kamoshida's dealing. But I wasn't there when she needed help. I'm a failure as a friend. I have to do all I can to make up for that, starting now. Otherwise, I don't think I'd be able to move on. Man, I didn't know you were so passionate. Bro, her friend tried to kill herself. What the fuck? This is normal passionate. This is normal passionivity. I don't know. Come make up a word. I totally didn't notice that back in middle school. I think it's because of you guys. I'm a little embarrassed though. Why? Because of your costume? Anyway, Ryuji, Gigantic. I hope we can keep helping each other out from now on too. Okay. True.
I'll just add
Actual
this.
true and big. The passion levels are on the scale. Yes, they are under normal scaling levels. Speaking of someone who as a kid got really pissed off and punched out a window and chased a kid down and dragged him out of his parents' car is really bad. Yeah, it's a really bad character trait to have. Especially when you start getting into relationships. It makes it a very bad trait to have. And so getting over them is what I would recommend. Ahem. Alright, so what are we doing tonight? Study at LeBlanc in the middle booth. Okay. I'm a study boy tonight.
Now listen up.
What do you
Now
wanna
listen
do?
up. I will study.
Make sure your clothes up.
The passion levels are still...
Can I
I
talk?
already read that, but it's still funny to me. The other day I saw on TV... Oh, I didn't mean to distract you. I'll try to stay quiet. Yeah, shut the fuck up. No offense. My passion levels were on the scale just there. Alright, we learned music notes.
Well then. Hey!
Nice, so we got a seat, which means I get to... Social Thought, the Alluring Dancer, or Yoncha Walker 04. I think this is the Tiny Dancer. Is this what I read? Yeah, I read the Tiny Dancer on the train. Alright. When she danced, men fell upon her feet.
Wow!
Is this a Quentin Tarantino autobiography? Alright, moving on.
Hey, hey!
I didn't realize how long you've been reading. Yeah, we're good. Actually, just skip this. The HeyWoah nod.
Morning.
Board meeting
Board
is the
meeting
day
is
after.
the day after
Oh,
tomorrow.
sorry, I didn't know she was gonna voice these lines. I'll let you go on voice actor.
I wonder if Kamoshida really had a change of heart. What if we failed? That's all I've been able to think about.
Yeah, a normal amount of worrying is good. Your worrying is on the scale. We have to believe. Oh, because I just watched the X folders, and so now I can be like, we have to believe.
We did do what we could. I guess all I can do now is believe.
True. But it's important to realize that we're not like just believing, you know? We performed action. But now the action is performed and we're waiting to see the results. And now we
How
believe this
strange.
is...
I feel a bit better now. Maybe it's because of your composure?
It's that main character composure. It's
We'll
powerful.
be able to avenge Shiho, and you won't get expelled. After break, we'll all be able to laugh together.
Yep, laughing together is... That's one of the good ones. Boy, do I like laughing together. Void Spark 77. Hello.
That's what I'll believe.
Give her the nod. Give her the main character nod. Your Stormcast Half of Dominion from eBay came in today. Ooh, nice.
Hi, everyone.
Time to paint up some Annihilators so that they can enter a giant rainbow bubble and start merging into the same being as an allegory to cancer. Alright, this is Miss Chuono. These days, you're expected to know colloquial English, even its idioms that come from other languages. You didn't think of it like that? What, the movie Annihilation? Yeah, that's what it was. I liked it. You've been eBaying a bunch of, recently... You want to get through your backlog, but the deals are too good. Yeah, it's never been a better time to buy. There's always a careful balance of passing up on an excellent offer, but then also realizing that you have a lot to chew through. So, you know, good and bad, right? I want you to forget that you're Japanese during this class and make yourself believe you're a foreigner. Alright, you know what? I can do it. Right now, I'm not Japanese. I'm able to do it. What's important is becoming someone else. In this day and age, being able to swap your mask, depending on the situation, is a critical talent. True. How will you fare, Mr. Lupin? Here's a question.
Let's hear it.
Are you a Wunderkind? See if you can work out the answer based on what you know. Are you a Wunderkind? Well, seems to me like we need to work out what this is so we can answer properly. Any German speakers in chat? My German is a little rusty, but I'll give you a hand if I can. First off, Wunder part probably means wonder, Gotta think and wonder. Wander, under. Alright, yeah, I'm thinking wonder. Right, wonder. So something wondrous, I guess, or impressive. Next, the kind part. That's probably not kind at all. It's probably kind, right? As in kin. In America, we have something called kindergarten. At least in some places, right? It's called preschool elsewhere, right? And so kindergarten must mean... Kinder must mean child, right? Or kind. Therefore... type. Kindness is kind of like a sneaky option, right? So yeah, I'm thinking child. If the kind in kindergarten refers to all the kids in it, it's gotta be it. Kind means child, or at least a young guy in your case. A prodigy.
This is it.
That's correct.
That's right, we did it. You swear GW sculptors are competing with each other to make the model with the last percent of the model actually... Oh, the least percent of the model actually touching its base. A Wonder Boy, a Wonder Child. Liebe eine Wunderkind als ein Wundes... Kind? No. I wasn't very consistent with that, but I tried. I gave it my best shot as a non-German speaker who also knows almost no German words. Aside from, like common blue magic cards that were pimp if they were in German. Like, Willenskraft and Verherbestimmen and Gedankenverbal. Also, prying Yndrasta from her train wasn't too hard to do. Oh, no, that's actually good. Good thing. She's really cool. I like her model. Rolls pretty decent too, as well. Anyway, that's a German pun. It means rather a wonder child than a wounded child, sort of. Okay. I was asking you if you were a wonder child, in other words, a youth of uncommon talent. But I suppose if you're able to think and adapt so quickly, that proves you certainly must be. Alright, Wunderkind means a person who has chat that speaks German. Oh, the word talent comes from the Greek tantan, or talanton. Talenton? A sum of money referenced in the Bible. The more skilled a servant was, the more coins they would receive from God. Their talent led to wealth. Well, he's pretty smart. He might not be too bad anyway. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, criminals can never be intelligent, right? Fenrian. The English word talent didn't originally have anything to do with our modern concept of celebrity. Talent is also what you call actors, otherwise they get mad at you. You call them singular talent, even if you're talking to a group of them. A group of actors is called talent. But the ability to change one's mask, depending on the situation, is surely a talent given to one by God. Or a long-nosed man in a very blue room. It's not too far off calling people who can react to things on the spot on TV talents. Are we wonder thieves? It means guy who fucks.
Have you seen Kamoshida?
I have not.
You really think he changed?
I hope so. Yeah, you got your pen and paper ready?
Yeah.
Oh, perfect timing.
Oh, it's disheveled, overworked teacher, senpai. I mean, sensei.
Study hall will be held instead of PE today. I'm letting you know just in case you haven't heard.
Thanks, Kawakami. very long-nosed man in a blue room with an assistant with the same name as someone from the novel Frankenstein, right? Sort of depends on their incarnation. Sometimes it's hella cringe and it's two Nazi lollies, like in this game. Cringe. Sometimes in P4, it's a fucking powerful, like, businesswoman lady, hot AF, and then sometimes it's crazy extra-dimensional spirit reaper who just wants to explore the world. Also hot AF. So, you know, there's peaks and valleys is what I'm saying. HeyWoah or any ogre fan in chat, you guys been looking at the regional lore on Gur with current events, the Great Gut Fort and the Eye Gouger tribe and whatnot? Just a little bit, but not too much. I haven't been reading the short stories and checking the maps and stuff as much as I probably should have. Messy hair Kawakami.
Mr. Kamoshida has taken the day off.
Ooh.
He ain't here?
Don't tell anyone that you heard this from me.
A rumor-spreading teacher, huh? She's so tired from working so hard, you just want to cook her dinner. I know, right? It's the exact feeling. Just want to cook her dinner, give her a foot rub, get out of those heels, you know? You've had a long day. Now it's about you, you know? You get home, now it's about you.
But we received word that Mr. Kamoshida is placing himself under suspension. It's such an important time before the tournament, too. Principal Kobayakawa went to talk to him about it, but he supposedly wasn't making any sense.
Wait, a suspension?
Not so loud.
Commotion number 16. Don't create a commotion a commotion Sheeta about this, alright? 20 Beasts of Chaos players out here, how much Bulgor spam can you get away with? With Doom Bull as general? I'm not sure. I haven't played against any Bulgors in 3rd Ed. I don't know how much improved they are. I don't know what they got, if anything. Maybe some corn stuff, I suppose, but I think their problems last edition are pretty much their problems this edition. You know, no reach, miss all the time, not actually a lot of damage for their points, not actually a lot of durability for their points. Unbelievably humongous bases with no reach. I don't know. Poor keywords. Bad Allegiance special rules that function off of like 6s to wound and crap like that. They need some heat, yeah. When does Board Game Girl turn up? Ooh, like halfway through the game or something? Like I think she's a later character. We'll get to her. Dragon Ogre Shoggoth is real good, though. Dragon Ogre Shoggoth is pretty good, with great artifacts and pretty good spell lore. Right? You know, Dragon Ogre Shoggoth is one of the goods, I think. Decent, highly playable, relatively speaking, with Beasts of Chaos. Why does Games Workshop say priests are getting buffed when the reduction in number of prayers says otherwise? Because it's marketing, which is synonymous with lying. So yeah, that's why. Every priest in the game got access to Curse, maybe, which is a strong prayer. And every other priest change has been fucking awful for them. Just really bad for them.
The talks about your expulsions may be put on hold too. I don't know too much about it though.
Even priests that used to be bad, and in my opinion almost unplayable, like Huskard on Thundertusk, even these priests were nerfed because of the changes to priests overall. But it is what it is. Curse is so short range. Yeah, that's its balancing factor. Balancing factor of the curse is that it's only 9 inches, but works on melee and ranged, and it has a very strong effect, so I consider it balanced, in other words. It's balanced, but good. Yeah, War Shrine doesn't give a fuck, that's true. Totems actually do something now.
Anyway, I've relayed what's going on to you.
Hey, thanks.
Looks like something happened. At least it sounds different from the mental shutdown. I guess all we can do is wait.
Hey, overworked teacher. Yep. It's a little too realistic. An overworked teacher who gets no respect from anyone and isn't paid enough. It's like it's not even a fantasy game. You should work on your kindness, okay? I will. I will work on my kindness. How screwed are Praetors with 1-inch reach? How much do Praetors cost? Do we have points for them already? I'm gonna be honest, I have fully ignored any Stormcast because they're going to get a new 3rd edition book imminently, and so I just haven't even put any of their new stuff into my mind because it's just gonna be different. They're 155 for 3 of them with 9 wounds. Are they battle line? They're currently not battle line. Actually not very screwed. They only come in 3s. They're not like that screwed. But running 6 of them with coherency, you have to make 2 rows of them, so running 6 of them is kind of like nothing. It's just ablative wounds until the 3 of them die, and then the next 3 can fight. I will say about as screwed as everyone else in Stormcast, which is very screwed, but not the most screwed ever. And new rules are about to change everything, and so I haven't really looked into it. That's my full answer. I know it's not, like, the best answer, but I've just been waiting for the new book, truly. Hold up. Okay. Today we watch a movie. Big movie watcher. Hero Action Unbind is dope. It reduces the need to take a guide just to unbind. Yeah, I've used Hero Action Unbind a great deal. I've actually used it a lot. Although I would still... This is finally the edition where I agree that you have to take a wizard. I remember when Endless Spells first came out, and everyone was like, now you have to take a wizard in every army. And I'm like, fuck no, these things are terrible. Except for... a super select few, and even then you didn't really want to try unless you had bonuses to cast them, you know? Now, with Mystic Shield being overpowered, I'm finally on board with you kind of have to take a wizard this edition. I think I'm on board with it. And being required for battalions that are good.
Wow.
Alright, let's watch Tank Top Millionaire. Let's do it.
Well then.
We're getting comfort mode.
How did some slumdog brat win so much prize money? It's just not possible. You must have cheated.
No, it wasn't cheating. It was destiny.
I love these fake movies they have in this game. How does a little kid like him have guts like that? I could really feel the courage of that boy and his attitude towards life. It was destiny. Point up. More guts. You even watch the credits all the way to the very end.
Let's head back.
Let's all go to the lobby, yeah, and grab ourselves a treat. The like fake movies they voice act throughout this game are actually very charming. They're all like that. They all have some, like, throwaway line that's really funny and kind of has to do with what the movie is pretending to be a parody of. Do you need something? We'll deal with it if we need to. They're literally just blah, blah, blah. That's what all the instant messengers in this game are, which is, I'm kind of skipping them. They would attribute to like 6 hours of me reading over the course of the whole game, probably. Did you miss the cake movie? No, you didn't. This is the first movie we've seen. Tank Top Millionaire. Ahem. The pot isn't trash, so it's worth. Yeah, the maw pot's actually kind of okay now, or not even kind of okay. It's +1 to cast and unbind, which is great. It's exactly what you want, and you can. The board is smaller, and you can move it up a little bit so that it essentially covers the whole board with the healing. And now, even in Beastclaw armies, you're taking foot heroes that are just going to stand next to it, which means you're ever able to use the pot's healing, as opposed to never being able to use it, pretty much, in 2nd edition. And so for all of these reasons, the Great Maw Pot is okay. It's not bad. Officially not bad. It's risen all the way up to that. But I don't mean to undersell it by saying it's not bad. I'm just saying that in 2nd edition, if you played Beastclaw, you literally didn't need to buy it. And you would you'd basically lose out on nothing. And or have more deployment room and end up net positive. But now it's actually not bad. I need to craft infiltration tools tonight. Okay, I will do it. Time to make infiltration.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah. You're fine with the best thing a faction terrain does being not bad? Yeah, same. I don't think the faction terrain should have overpowered rules. It should, I think, at best be good. And then a step down from good is not bad. And a step down from that is actually deciding whether or not to buy it, because it kind of does nothing, you know? I feel like they all should be either not bad or good. And I think that's where most of them are, really.
Yeah.
Alright, big upgrade. Give me that bowl. Ooh. Proficiency, we are now decent. Not bad. Just like the Maw Pod, we are decent.
Nice.
Nice. Alright, leveled up.
Well then.
Let's immediately go to bed. Hold on, there's some news. Is there news? A combat profile for Vanguard Hunters? Hold up. Hold the fuck up. I'm looking. Articles. Age of Sigmar. Refresh. AOS starter set. Scrolling down. Do they show like a War Scroll card or something? Order now, order now, order now! Alright, they're just selling stuff. Where did you see this? I don't... is it not like a news on their site? Check my Twitter notifications. I will. Vanguard Hunters. Chasseur d'Avant-Garde. Fucking Jaeger der Vorhut. Oh, they put symbols on there because they think we're children who can't read. Interesting. And then they don't list anything so that it's impossible to talk about this stuff. Because you can't type on a keyboard and put a symbol there. Thanks, I hate it. I hate it. Taking what I hated about Warcry and putting it into the main game? Question mark? I don't like it. At least their combat profile is still awful. Not bad. Might just be for the instructions? I hope so. Anyhow, I can't I can try to switch over. Yeah, I'm feeling hopium. We'll talk about all this Monday, anyway. But I officially hate this. So, thanks. Thanks, Games Workshop. I hate it. So does the new Stormcast armor straight replace existing models, or do they coexist? Currently, they coexist. I'm not sure what their plan is for the new Stormcast book, but I think they coexist. I think their plan is that they coexist, the Dragon Pup. Consume. What does that mean? Consume is a meme, like as in consumer, right? So there's boomer, doomer, and then there's consumer, right? It's a meme type of person who just only buys things because they're a fan of an IP to such a degree that there's no thought anymore. It's just buy. Like, consider a person in the year of our Lord 2021 who still purchases Star Wars anything. That would be a consumer, right? Yeah, there's also Coomer, for sure. Everyone is on the spectrum, right? Yeah, I heard they did that with Kill Team, and it was really stupid when they did that. But I'm not in 40k, so it's not really my game. What are my thoughts on Lumineth going into third? You have to slim down your list into having basically one single, like, flowchart game plan, and maybe, like, half of a side game plan. But you don't have the space, you don't have the points available to you to really do more than that. But the thing that you're flowcharting is really good. It's just if something goes wrong, you might be screwed. Coomer and consumer ain't mutually exclusive. No, they're not. They're side by side. Symbols for the sake of symbols is stupid as fuck. Agree, yeah. There's no reason to have these symbols. It just adds another layer of translation for no reason. I hate it. And I think it's a bad idea. But I don't know what their thought process is on introducing it. But I don't see it at the moment. Consume product and get excited for new product? Yes, irrespective of quality. Just buy. Who cares? Just buy it. Like, that's the consumer meme. Who cares? Just buy it. Who cares if it's bad? Do you only care about winning? Idiot, just buy everything. Like, it's that kind of thing, right? Both 3s and 3s instead of the old 3s and 4s. Yep. Yeah. And their bows are still 4 and 4. 12. Could get some cool rules, though. Technically, they have got an increase in damage, right? Because a switch from 3s and 4s to 3s and 3s, that is indeed a buff. It seems like they have decided that the baseline stat for anything now is just 3s and 3s rend 1. And so that's what they've given Stormcast. because they're in Europe and they have to translate that shit into German, Italian, Spanish, and all that bullshit when you can just have a book of instructions translated and then all the extra material that you have to print, just print it with those square or moon stuff, and the square or moon is not tied to a given language. Oh, okay, alright. So it's essentially it's worse for everyone but easier for them to do. Okay, that's a good reason. You just want advice and then you get made fun of for asking? What do you mean, Fee-Monk? Did I miss something? Did I miss an actual question? Oh yeah, I did actually, now that I scrolled up. Should I go and buy a Mega Boss right now? Or should you finish, continue painting your models? How close are you to done? Are you trying to play Mega Gargants in the future? Or in the short term? Essentially, the question that I throw back is, are you trying to build a Mega Boss or a Mega Gargant army sooner rather than later to actually play it? Or is a Mega Gargant just a huge model like you think would be fun to paint? And based on that, I would answer, you know, one way or the other. Speaking of buying questionable product, you just now finished assembling your Scar brand? Ah. A gentleman and a scholar. You fall in the finished painting one army before buying another camp? Yeah, but that seems to be a rarity. It seems to be rare to be able to do that, right? Or at least the meme is that it, you know, that it is.
Let's do it.
They can just translate the cards into every language and then... Well, they still have to translate all the abilities, right? That's the weird part. So they're still going to need to translate whatever the abilities on the War Scroll are. It's just now they don't have to translate, like, the word movement into a bunch of languages. That seems weird. Like, who cares about the word movement? That's the thing that's not going to be lost in translation, probably. Hey, well, it was a Mega Boss for Iron Jaws. You got 3 Gorgruntas and a War Chanter to paint. You were wondering if you should get a Mega Boss on foot. I've seen people play with Mega Boss on foot and no Mega Boss on Mach Russia, and I've seen people play Mach Russias and they're really good. It seems like you can design the army to be able to be fun and good with either of the two. Mega Boss on foot is better than a lot of people think, I would say. However, I would caution you, Fee-Monk, and so my official advice is finish painting what you're painting right now before you buy the next thing. But my reason for that is Orcs are just about to get a new battle tome. They are getting one probably at the same time as Stormcast. And they're the two that are going to be the first ones in 3rd edition are Stormcast and Orcs. And so because it's so imminent that everything might change, I would just finish your backlog and see where the dust settles. If their battle tome was coming out way later, who knows, then I would tell you to get the Mega Boss, no question, because the model's awesome and it's going to be fun to paint. However, with a new battle tome that could change stuff coming out very soon, I would clean up on your gray stuff for that reason, and basically only that reason. You like taking both and doing foot bosses general? Yep. And I think it works pretty well, too. Mach Russia is probably going to still be good. I think that's the safest, you know. It's just a really safe option. You should end the month with the following stats. Alright, we're checking our stats. Hold up. I will keep going for leader. So my knowledge right now should be rank 1, it is. My guts should be 2, it is. My proficiency should be 2, it is. My kindness should be 2, and my charm should be 2. So knowledge, alright, got it. Okay. We were checking like end of week stuff. I mean end of month stuff. Hero monster in 3rd is a safe bet so far, yeah. Yeah, we are head turning. Funny that head turning is like the second to lowest one, when in real life it's closer to the top. Alright. Ooh, alright. Today is Tanaka. Let's fucking go.
Oh!
No, I don't want to do that. How do I, oh, is it downstairs? Hold up. Where's Tanaka? Is this it?
Oh.
The shopping channel. Oh. Why did ogres get discluded from Broken Realms? I'm not sure. I know that ogres were, among all the destruction people that were kind of swept up in Kragnos' deal, ogres were the most hesitant and least involved. I can only assume it's because, you know, it's the meme, right? Does this mean a new battle tome's on their way? I hope so. That'd be sick.
Hey, hey!
Alright, give me the muscle workout set immediately. We need to get big. And you can only choose one. Oh, another buyer has just called in. Thank you so much. Oh, they've both sold out. That last customer was extraordinarily lucky. We did it.
Well then.
There's no music? I thought there was music to Tanaka's stuff. I guess not. In this game. Yeah, Grots weren't doing too much either. It really was like giants and orcs, I suppose. Thinking about it. What else am I doing today on Sunday? Oh, it's Sunday. Guess what that means? It is Sunday. That means we welcome slime into our hearts. Oh, give me the slime.
Welcome!
Vitality Aojiru. Gimme. Nice chug.
Nice!
That one increased our proficiency for some reason. Interesting. Ooh, we need to buy bionutrients so we can feed our plant. Naturally. Do I buy them from here? No, I don't think I do.
What do you want to do?
Come in.
Yep, nope, I do. Alright, this was the right place. We got some bionutrients. What else must I do? Aojiru is a Japanese vegetable drink most commonly made from kale or young barley grass. The drink is also known as green drank or green juice in English, a direct translation of the Japanese meaning, even though Ao means blue. It's still sometimes used to refer to green vegetation in older contexts. Oh, okay. It's still the kanji for the green of the leaves or grass. Interesting. Do we have a death persona? No, I need to go get one. Is it death? Wait, hold up. I think it is, right? Yeah, I need a death persona. Velvet room, please.
Hey, inmate!
Hey, inmate.
Justine, these are the paths you have walked.
So, do I have a death persona? I don't. I need to make a death persona. Alright, we're crafting.
Time for some rehabilitation.
Time
you
to
wish
fusion.
to perform an execution.
Fuse
Let
by
us begin
result.
the search.
Alright. So... which is a death persona that I can craft at level, like, whatever? Level 13. Oh, Arsene is apparently... no, he's a fool. So that would be Mandrake. And what else? Mokoi. So I combine Arsene with Kate Sith, and I can create a McCoy. Alright. So what I do here...
Are you finished?
I am.
What?
I basically just need like one extra space. So I'm going to create something out of something.
Fusion.
So, let's see. Justice with Succubus. Oh no, wait. These are all like really high level. Alright, let's make a Kate Sith.
You okay with this?
Because I need a Kate Sith anyway.
You'd like to inherit.
Give him the Zeo. Sleep, I guess.
It will receive a fraction now
Go
for
ahead.
a rebirth.
Alright, let's viciously murder these persona. This is how you combine Pokemon in 2021, I guess. Let's skip the cutscene. Alright, this is how you make a cat, I guess. And Kate Sith. Pixie, no. Yeah, Pixie was actually really useful with the Zeo. Resist sleep. So now, if I combine Kate Sith with Arsene, I can get McCoy.
Not terrible, but select the skills you'd like to inherit.
I would like to inherit just some skills.
Will it gain new power? I wonder.
You want this
I see.
persona?
I am Arsene, the other you who exists within.
Yes, and now I'm going to cut off your head and convert you into fucking Gumby so that a doctor can horribly mistreat me. But it's okay because she's hot. Can't help but think that Arsene feels probably at least a little bit betrayed here.
Though I may disappear this moment, I shall always be at your side. We shall meet again when your fate reaches its conclusion.
Okay. The laughing is still happening from the background. Yeah, Arsene looks crazy. Now we have Ugly Gumby. You have welcomed Scuff Gumby into your heart. Level up. Okay. We
Done
good.
already? What?
You traded Arsene for that. I needed a death
It
persona.
is time, inmate.
I'll get the other ones back. If I need to resummon them, I'll resummon them. No big deal. This is how it's got to be. And then today... what do? Head to the clinic to talk to Takemi with a Death Arcana persona equipped. Let's do it. Time limit's up. Let's just physically run there, I guess. Wait, that's the drugstore. I'm in the wrong spot. I want to actually be in Yongen. By the way, does Gobsprack look sick or what? He looks sick. He looks hella sick. I like him. I'm a big fan. That first wave of Cool Boys was not, exciting to me. But the third wave is. Let's hang.
Let's head to the exam room.
Alright, time to get experimented on by Frankenstein, the doctor. Here you go. I made various adjustments to the previous drug based on your trial results. Alright, drink it down in one gulp. It's blue. Powerful taste, both sour and bitter. Overwhelms me. The smell is terrible. I'm having a hard time breathing. Your reaction to it is absolutely perfect. You feel a bit dazed, Yes, I mixed in some special components. Okay, let's take your temperature and blood pressure. I'm also going to draw some blood. I also want to perform a few motor skill tests, but those might be too much for you right now. Anyway, since you're in the final stage, I should first stabilize the fundamental formula. Oh. So you are here. Oh shit.
What?
I'm in the middle of an examination. Look how fucking serious she looks. Hey, well, do you know Stuart, the Iron Gutsman? He was on Onward's Wargamer. You just got to talking with him last week. He joined the Japan AOS scene. Let's see, the Iron Gutsman? Yeah, I have heard of him. He did like the Ogre review on Honest Wargamer's YouTube that I watched. And his opinion seems to be like mostly correct about Ogre stuff. I didn't have many like quibbles with it. Seems good. His findings are similar to my findings after playing a few games of 3.0. You think the whole, actually it's Frankenstein's monster is kind of bullshit? A painting by Picasso is called a Picasso. So any flesh abomination made by Dr. Frankenstein is a Frankenstein. If we consider him an artist, yeah. I'm on board, yeah. When someone says a Picasso, you don't have someone being like, ahem, a painting painted by Picasso? Idiot. You don't get that, right? You feel like she's skipping a few steps in the whole informed consent thing? True. I suppose that's why she chose high school students who are thirsty as fuck, right? Because they'll just wave past that anyway, eyes on the prize. Good choice. Let me know if I want to TDS with the guy. Yeah, sure. I'm not, generally... I don't know that I've ever played the mirror match, really. It's just not something I try to practice for a tournament, but it'd be fun anyway. I'm more concerned about, like, trying to play against all the other armies, unless Ogres somehow becomes popular, which it probably is not going to be, but who knows. Most tournaments when I'm playing it, I'm like the only ogre player there. Although some of the Midwest ones are getting kind of big and cold. I told you before, officer, if you want to investigate me, you need to show me a warrant. I'm here because we received a report. I'll need to see a detailed statement of medical expenses and full medical records. I bet you didn't have enough time to hide any incriminating documents, huh? Must be under the orders of the medical chief of staff. Here you go. This kid here is my only patient today. If you're asking for his medical expenses, I'm guessing I'm under suspicion of improper billing. But without a receipt, I'd say you've been sent on a wild goose chase. What's going on here? You're being manipulated. That report is fictitious. It's nothing but an attempt to harass me. What? Hey, you. What are you doing here? What am I doing here? In the hospital? I don't know that you have to tell them because of medical confidentiality, right? I don't think I need to say, as a matter of fact. I could say I'm here because I need to see a doctor, but that's probably it. I'm having a physical, officer. Yeah, there you go. You don't seem to be sick. Are you up to something illegal? Hey, doctor, I'm gonna blow your mind here, but there are some conditions that aren't like immediately obvious, but they're still bad, okay? You don't have to be like physically green, or your eyes are yellow because your kidney's failing or something. Like a lot of conditions aren't immediately obvious. We're on a date. I know my rights. By the way, don't do this. This is the wrong choice. If you're gonna be the I know my rights guy, that's basically like, please harass me. Please harass me, I'm trying to make you upset. Yeah, I have a bad heart. We got Katawa Shoujo over here, right? I got a bad heart. Just nothing, just innocent. Nothing crazy going on. A bad heart? He's a police officer. Oh, sorry, I meant to translate that to police officer. He's got a bum ticker. He's stressed about taking his entrance exams. I have some drugs that will help you with relaxation. Is there anything else? As you can see, I'm pretty busy here. Fine. You're infuriating. You know that. But I'd expect nothing less from the plague. Oh, shit. She's called the plague. I'm so over this. Harassment? The plague? I have so many questions. But I will ask none of them, and I will tell her that I agree.
Wow.
I think we're gonna get along just fine, as long as you agree with everything I say. Yeah, seems about right. Yeah, she has a supervillain name, that's sick. Pun intended. Yeah, when your dad had yellow eyes, it was a sign of pancreatic cancer. Yeah. Makes sense. You sent him a message over Discord. Should you tweet about his response? What? No. What are you doing? Oh, you're like setting up a game between... No, I'm not trying to set up a game between him as soon as possible. It would just be nice to play him at some point in the future. I didn't mean like you had to be some intermediary that sets up a game or anything like that. Frankly, I don't know, like, when my next chance to play someone is going to be. And next weekend, I can't do anything because it's Mephisto charity event, and I have a funeral to go to early in the morning and give a speech and stuff in the same day as the same day as overnight rant stuff. So like, I'm gonna be super busy in the short term. Apologies if I gave you the wrong impression. Doc and Magakin both went 5-0 at Lone Star Open. Sounds about right. They seem to be great armies. It's nothing to worry about. I'm sure it was my former superior who made that false report. You eavesdropped on our conversation the other day, remember? He's just trying to put pressure on me, but having the police investigate me in my practice.
By the way...
Anyway, I need to draw some blood. There'll be some mild anemia, but only temporarily. You'll be fine. It's part of our deal, remember? I guess I have no choice. I like kids who listen to their superiors. Enjoy your medicine. Feels like my bond with Tate Takemi is about to be very deep. Rank up death. Alright. Bonus XP. Stop signing HeyWoah up for social activities. It's giving you secondhand anxiety. Sorry, I didn't mean to make it seem like that. Apologies. I'm going to draw some more blood than usual, since you're healthy and all. Literally a vampire. I'm into it. Only kidding. Okay, please lie down. You can go home once I'm done. Fade to black. I feel like cooperating in that shady clinical trial has increased my guts. Nice.
Take care.
What are my thoughts on the new Dune movie? They seem to play it way too safe for your taste. So, I never read any of the Dune books, so I don't have a good frame of reference here. I saw the old Dune movie a million years ago when I was a kid. Hardly remember anything from it. And that's it. That's my experience with Dune. So I don't know. I hope it's good. I hope it's really faithful to the original books. But I haven't even seen the... I think I might have seen the trailer. I can't remember. Not sure. Hi, my little guinea pig. You get home safely? Still seemed kind of dizzy when you left, so I figured I'd check in. You know how it is. Some patients get sick on their way home after their blood has been sucked by an actual vampire. Do I have to say something here? Oh yeah. We keep up appearances. I'm totally fine. My blood is ridiculous. Yeah, you sound alright. Guess I've got nothing to worry about. I think you'll be okay, but call me if you start feeling sick. Okay, I'm looking forward to our next clinical trial. Once your body has been filled with more blood.
Hey!
Alright, tomorrow's the board meeting. Got it. We did all we could.
Let's... Hey!
Alright, you've been carrying around sooty armor. That's true, but I have no opportunity ever to clean it into normal armor. Because I'm always doing something. Is this a visual novel? I mean, no. But it has elements of that, for sure. Ad time. Ooh, alright. Ad time has been requested. People who are not subbed get shot for 1 minute. Apologies, we'll be right back. People who are subbed, don't get owned, because you're still here. Let's see. So, in the evening... Oh, we're going to the bathhouse. I need my charm. We're getting charm back. It is bathhouse time. Wrong way. Double wrong way. Alright, right way.
Oh!
Give me those mana potions.
Oh! What do you want to do?
Alright, let's get refreshed. Ahem. The mugwort bath is warming me up. Ugh.
Whoa!
Came out of there looking really refreshed. Those medicinal baths must be quite effective. Oh, and you smell good too. Looking good.
Wanna head back?
Hi, any thoughts on Firebelly versus Butcher for Beastclaw Raiders? Truly personal preference.
no
They
good.
both have good reasons for playing. Firebelly's Ash Cloud is really strong. The Horde Breaker is good if you can get in the right position for it. Cheaper by a little bit than a Butcher. Since you're in the Beastclaw half, Molten Entrails is good because of bonus damage. Rib Cracker is good because of bonus rend. Greasy D is always nice for the -1 to hit, even though it's on one unit versus Ash Cloud, which is an AoE. And Butcher's War Scroll spell is pretty good. I would say that Ash Cloud is a little harder to cast, so there's the downside, but it's a very strong effect. AoE -1 to hit is super fucking good. But you do have to stick pretty close to him, which is a little bit of a downside. Firebelly's cheaper, but his War Scroll spell is trash, and Butcher's War Scroll spell is decent, if you would ever cast it, which is kind of rare, but sometimes you just do actually need to do some mortal wounds to something. And in that way, like, you know, the Moss spell is pretty decent. Both of them can cast Mystic Shield, which is generally the thing you're just going to be casting with one of your wizards always. And so it is for all of these reasons put together that it's, I think, personal preference. Each different way that you play it is just going to change your strat a little bit, right? You're going to play around the spells you have. I don't know that you're humongously worse off one way or another. It really is one of those things where it's like, play what you like, I think. Which is great. That's where I want everything to be. I like it. I play 2 wizards on foot in 2K because I want a Warlord battalion to be able to give myself a second artifact. And so I don't have to choose between the two. I play one of each. And I rather like playing one of each. I don't think I would ever play 2 Firebellies, but I would play 2 Butchers. So I suppose those are my thoughts on it. Kind of depends on where your points are ending up.
I bet it's about that girl that jumped the other day.
They don't have to tell us not to commit suicide.
There was that weird calling card too, so I guess the teachers are freaking out.
You've kind of come to copying my list. Thanks a lot. Hey, no problem. Yeah, it's just, 3.0 came out, and I decided to build a list that I thought just had, like, the maximum amount of the goods in it. And I ended up on that. There are other ways to play Beastclaw, for sure, that are just as good. They're different, but I don't even know which one's better. Like, if you go full Winterbite, like the old 2nd edition best list, which was a bunch of Yetis and Winterbite and really tricky and stuff like that, with strikes first and things. That list is really strong too, and it's good because it's at -1 to hit from shooting. Although your deployment zone in 3rd edition can be, like, really fucking small. And you leave it right away, so that ability is a little worsened, I would say. Are you officially old if you are thinking about becoming a police scanner guy? I don't know what a police scanner guy is. Do you mean the person who holds the thing and sees if you're speeding? Is that a police scanner guy? Oh, wait. You mean one of those drivers who buys a police scanner so that they can avoid getting tickets? You mean one of those? No, I don't think it means you are old, although a lot of old people do that. But I know about young people who absolutely positively cannot stop driving like a fucking idiot that own them as well. In their rice car with, like, a humongous, like, sound system in the back. That is a stereotype. It's just I think, you know, it's a cost versus reward kind of thing. How much does a police scanner cost? How many tickets are you planning on getting in the future? How often do you drive super fast? And then just see if saves you money in the end, right? Or points on your license if you're one of those who are running out of them.
Let's begin the school
Kawakami, more like Kawam. That's a good one. And he has the tier 3 emotes to be able to complete the joke. And they're both staring at each other. 5 out of 7 meme.
Thankfully, we have been informed that she has pulled through, but it will take time until she recovers.
Okay, alright.
Everyone here has a bright future ahead. I implore that you rethink the importance of life and...
What's that? Up in the rafters of the cathedral. Who could it be?
Mr. Kamoshida, what's the...
He is shocked.
I have been reborn.
I have been reborn. In heaven, someone crafted an image of me out of rocks and soil, and I plan on making a pilgrimage to it to stand in my own shadow. I will now confess my crimes.
That is why I will confess everything to you all.
Huh?
Just in the nick of time.
What's this about?
Did the volleyball team do something?
I have repeatedly done things that were unbecoming of a teacher.
True. Oh, and to the comment that says should be brain dead, we figured this out. There was a reveal. When we were fighting the boss, and An was considering whether to blast him into the stratosphere with fire, and she decided not to. We learned that if you steal their treasure, they become like an NPC and lose all will, right? But they will, like, still kind of function and be almost a person and admit all their crimes and everything. If you kill them in their own castle, that's when they become a vegetative, you know, coma nothing, right? A total loss of self. So, that is the distinction.
Verbally abusing students, physically abusing my team, and sexually harassing female students.
Underage female students. Oh no, wait, it's high school. No, we're still, yeah, still underage.
I am the reason why Shiho Suzui tried to kill herself.
Sexual harassment? What? Why would he say that himself? He is the worst.
Really? Physical abuse?
I thought of this school as my own castle. There were even students that I sentenced to expulsion simply because I didn't like them.
I didn't want to laugh at this part, and I was doing great. And then I looked in the background and I saw the president's face. And I lost it. The fucking principal. Look at him. Oh. Those eyes.
I will, of course, rescind those. I am truly sorry for putting innocent youths through such horrible acts.
Kamoshida looking real tasty right now. Dude, this ogre tyrant is about to eat him.
I am an arrogant, shallow, and shameful person. No, I'm worse than that.
Blink, motherfucker.
I will take responsibility. I kill myself for it.
Redeemed ad time? Alright, I'll get to it in a second.
What? Did he just say?
Apologies, but get shot.
Mr. Kamoshida is, not well. Mr. Kamoshida, please get off the stage for now.
Big ogre in the background. Principal wants ad time, yeah. Look at his face. So not the bottom left corner, but the face of the physical model on the right. Look at that. He's still ready to consume. He is within 3 inches. He is not... Not the ads. Reach into the pot. Do coalition units benefit from allegiance abilities? You're confused on how they're different than allies? Honestly, I would have to look it up. I can't remember. I think they do, yeah. Because the allegiance abilities care about keywords, I think. They do not count as battle line, but that's almost all they don't count as. And you can't give them enhancements. You survived a food coma for this stream? You did it. He is fucking hungry.
Everyone, return to your classes!
He's looking at that ass, yeah. Like, that is a Russian ass.
Don't run, you bastard! Shiho's still alive, even after all the things that made her want to die! You have no right to run from this!
You're right. You're absolutely right.
And the trapdoor closes. An's plan of making this as painful as possible. Rightfully so. Got him.
I should be punished under the law and atone for my crimes. I did horrible things to Takamaki-san as well. In return for giving Suzui-san a position on the team, I tried to force her into having relations.
Disgusting.
For a position on the team?
Feels so
That's
bad
horrible.
for
So the rumors weren't true.
As of today, I will resign from my position as an instructor and turn myself in. Someone please call the police!
The police?
Is he for real? He's gonna get
Wow.
arrested?
This morning's assembly is over. Return to your classes immediately.
Man, this is the best assembly I've been to all year. 10 out of 10. Encore. Let's stay here until the police come.
Isn't this just like what that calling card said?
It is just what the calling card said. Even the misspellings. Rumor news alert. LGS's insight that the BCR start collecting is likely being discontinued this year. Yep. Yeah, that's what I heard too. I think so as well. What assembly did they make students stand in? Ones they don't want to animate them sitting down, I guess. I don't know if they have bleachers or not.
Does this mean the Phantom Thieves thing was for real?
Yeah, stay till the principal rolls for Gulping Bite. You want to see if they proc mortals, yeah.
Was something done to Kamoshida?
Come on, there's no way you could steal someone's heart.
Now this is kind of forward dialogue. Oh no, wait, this is what the calling card said, so okay, fair enough.
But why else would he start saying things like he'll kill himself or turn himself in?
Maybe because it almost got leaked? Don't they go easier on you if you turn yourself in?
Not really.
I wonder what happened.
Not really, no.
Who knows? But man, Kamoshida turned out to be one sick bastard.
Hey, is this for real? He's turning himself in just like that? What's going to happen to the ball?
Can you tell me what Persona games are about? Kinda, yeah.
Return to your classrooms at once.
So Persona games are split down the middle between, like, high school hijinks, Japanese anime relationship slice of life, visual novel nonsense, and like old school dungeon crawls where you're just like an RPG equipping stuff and dungeon crawling and killing monsters and erasing people's egos from within a shadow realm so that they have no will whatsoever anymore and confess all their crimes in the real world while also doing a bunch of other stuff, but no spoilers. Also, I don't know how the Japanese courts work, but generally, no. You're not going to be treated much better. The only way turning yourself in would help you is if you're, like, part of a larger investigation where you are... Like, you were doing something wrong, sure, but other people are doing way worse stuff, and you're going to be, like, an informant or something, or you're going to help rat everybody else out. You might be able to plea down to something. They might come up with a deal for you. But I can't remember if they're... They might not even need to adhere to those if they don't want to. I know you can be lied to with carte blanche, pretty much, in any sort of interrogation.
Seems
so
like it. But was this really for the best?
Yeah, it was, I think. It was either this or kill the guy by turning him into a vegetable. And it's probably better if he faces justice, right? For the well-being of the victims. In Japan, the conviction rate are crazy. Yeah, they are crazy high. They are very, very high in Japan. Still less in jail percentage than the USA. Yeah, because the US comes up with absolutely nonsense things to be illegal so that they can get certain populations into jail easier on purpose. And it's also technically a crime not to be able to afford to pay your own fines. And so if you're too poor, they can screw you and get you into prison for not being able to pay a fine for a law that they made up. And so a lot of people in prison right now might not have even done anything wrong. It's just that they can't pay for something. Which is kind of fucked up in collections, but whatever. Let's see. Daytime is automatic. Okay, so I can respond to this however I wish. This is just role-playing. I think it was for the best, yeah.
Yeah, it's gotta be. But things are happening way too fast. Huh? What the?
It's Mishima, the saddest boy.
Takamaki-san, I'm sorry.
Huh?
We all knew, but we pretended we didn't.
Crypt Shadow, you are correct. That's generally how it works when you're going after, like, organized crime. Because the people in charge of it don't personally ever do anything. And so they can distance themselves from it in various ways. The stereotypical example is they got Capone on tax evasion because that's the only technical thing they could get him on, right? And so that's why a lot of it works that way. Like, it's not that simple, but, you know, it's not, like, fully wrong.
Takamaki-san, I had you all wrong. I'm sorry that I spread rumors about you.
I didn't know at all. Oh, Kamoshida was forcefully pushing himself on you. It must have been so hard for you.
I'm sure there's a ton of people who want to apologize to you. We're so sorry.
No, it's okay. The same goes for me, too. Besides, that's all in the past now.
Yeah, RICO laws. Yep. It's sort of like the organized crime people are the ones pulling the strings of the street gangs, right? It's a different level.
Hey, you there! Return to class at once!
Well, see you later then.
Tall student.
I can't apologize enough for what I did to you. I swear I'll make it up to you someday.
Consider
like
not being
Kamoshida
such a
ain't the only one
wretched
that had
piece
a
of
change
shit.
heart.
Oh wait, spoilers, I guess.
Man, I'm glad for you. Looks like those weird rumors are gonna go away.
My thing doesn't really matter. We made Kamoshida apologize about Shiho. That's more than enough for me.
Good girl on. Look at this. Selfless on.
You should hurry and tell her about it then.
Yeah.
The description of the people are kind of fun. Yeah, to me, I find that stuff endearing. Where it's like rumor-loving student,
freaked out. He
tall
really did
student,
have a
you know,
change
stuff
of
like
heart.
that. Angry policeman.
And we were lucky his mind didn't get messed up either. This was an A+ job.
Got him.
Does this mean that they won't have a mental shutdown even if their palace disappears?
I thought we established that if you kill them in their palace, they do, but if you just take their heart, then they become NPC. Yeah, funky student, yeah. I hated his riddles. I just looked them up. Fuck that kid.
I see. So we need to persuade the shadow without killing it, and then send it back to its real self. Our targets won't undergo a cognitive collapse if we do that.
So we can get him to confess with no bad stuff?
No bad stuff.
Hey, that works for me.
Do you have to be so loud?
This is officially a commotion. Because she heard him from all the way behind the door. So, what are we at? 17?
Don't worry about it.
There were 3 or 4 commotions this game alone.
So, how'd it go? With Shiho, I mean.
Is this the first real villain of the game? Yeah, Kamoshida is the first actual villain of the game, of which there are, what? I don't know, 6 or 7, I think. I don't know how many, if Royale is adding any, it probably is.
She's regained consciousness.
But this is now the gameplay loop, is find someone who is comically villainous, with 0 redeeming qualities or gray areas whatsoever, go into their castle, do a dungeon, steal their heart, they confess their crimes, everything's good. That is the gameplay loop.
For real?
Well, it's the story loop, it's not really the gameplay loop.
It was
But
only
you get
for
my,
a little bit.
you get my intent.
But I got to talk to her.
Oh, she's
I
awake.
was able to tell her that Kamoshida admitted to what he did.
Big.
Shiho, she told me she was sorry. Looks like she found out that I was flirting with Kamoshida for her sake. And here I was, wanting to apologize to her.
Kamoshida's at fault for all this.
True.
I know. Shiho's mom is thinking of transferring her to another school after she recovers.
CGO Busta, thanks for the 100 bits. I appreciate it. High octane, waifu based gameplay. I wouldn't have it any other way.
The whole sexual harassment and attempted suicide, people will label her after that.
Yeah, that's true. They'll call her a Blizzard employee.
Sounded like Shiho had the same idea too.
It's gonna get lonely.
But I think it's for the best. I'm sure it'll be hard if she stays here.
She's alive. You can see her anytime.
I need to change too.
That aside, I was surprised you could hold yourself back against Kamoshida's shadow.
I was too. That was like her crowning achievement, like, badass moment. Like, Ann actually did look fucking awesome doing that. It was sweet.
It wasn't like that.
It was a good moment.
I just wanted Kamoshida to apologize himself.
You're so kind, Lady Ann.
Alright, Morgana, chill.
No matter how much of a shitbag he was, finishing him off would have left a bad aftertaste, huh?
Yeah, m'lady.
Huh? That's not it. I think revenge is better served if I make him repent.
Cruel. I like it.
Realizing what he's done, he'll grovel for forgiveness the rest of his life. You know?
Yeah, you know what? Ann is getting some bonus, like, waifu points that I wasn't prepared for. This is a master plan. When we're talking relatively speaking amongst the characters, like, general plans or intelligence or something, like, this was a good one. Good work, Ann.
I just believe there are fates worse than death.
Got him.
Holy shit.
Holy shit. Ooh.
Anyways, that's all settled.
Ryuji's got to shift how he's sitting in that folding chair.
You know,
Yep, there you
There was one
go.
more thing I was wondering about that castle.
We know.
Why was Kamoshida the only one who had that metaverse thing?
It isn't necessarily limited to him. It's something anyone could have if their heart became warped from their desires.
Anyone.
Want to check it out?
Let's fucking
Not
go.
right now. We better lay low for a while. People are... Then again, it's totally impossible for someone to find out what we did at his palace.
Totally impossible. Yeah, unless you fucking shout it from literally a rooftop, actually.
Yeah.
Just don't cause any commotions,
Weird
alright?
rumors about you guys are already going around. Stuff like you got together and threatened Kamoshida with something close to physical violence.
Not exactly untrue.
The hell?
People aren't going to easily believe that phantom thieves really exist.
True.
Calling cards being treated like it was a prank by someone who knew what Kamoshida was doing.
Makes sense. We're the ones who did it, and I still don't completely believe it myself.
Let's wait for things to settle down for the time being.
Like, is your desire for Primera's jump pack units going to create a metaverse inside you? No, usually it's like... You have to have some crazy fucking powerful desires that you are acting upon, and that are affecting a whole lot of other people to create something like a palace in the metaverse. Now, this isn't to say that your desire for Primera's jump packs isn't that big, right? But I'm just assuming. They get into more of it later, so stay tuned, I suppose. Crescent Fang, redeemed ad time. Sure, good shot, apologies.
Anyways, let's check how much this metal can be sold.
It's not that big. I mean, I didn't want to presume, but, you know.
It'd be better if we pawned it off ASAP.
Let's pawn it off
Got a
ASAP.
hit. Wait, 30,000 yen? That's all a gold medal's worth?
Remember that time in middle school? I lent you some money.
There's no way I borrowed 30,000 yen from you.
There's no way I borrowed 300 burgers from you.
Wouldn't it be around that much with compounded interest?
It depends on when you're compounding it, right? Like weekly, almost certainly. Yearly, I don't know, maybe.
Interest my ass.
Interest my ass, Russian.
I'm not saying that I'm taking all of it. I mean, it's your fault for not paying me back all these years. It's just common sense.
Hey, Ryuji, that's just common sense. That's math, right?
Damn it.
Got him.
I agree on laying low and keeping an eye on the situation. However, you dragged me into this. It would be
On knows
nonsense
the
not to
strongest game
celebrate
mechanic
a
is
successful
compound
mission.
interest. She knows math. Interest my ass. Don't mind if I do. Respectfully.
I guess we could blow this dirty money on something fun.
Discussions among phantom thieves are to take place over luxurious food. How
I
about
guess we can blow this dirty money on something fun. Or blow this fun money on something dirty. You know, whatever.
Hey, wait! I guess it's fine. There's somewhere I want to go then.
Alright.
Where's that?
It's a place Shiho and I have been wanting to go for a while.
Oh shit, is this buffet time? Are we buffet boys?
I owe money, so I can't complain.
That's one of the things I remember from the original.
You good with that?
I want ramen. Am I supposed to say something here? No, I can say whatever I want. I feel like what I want doesn't matter. I was the person least affected by Kamoshida. Kamoshida. An or Ryuji have pretty good claims on it, right? So, I'm saying fine by me.
I'll leave it to your discretion as well.
Doesn't paying your debt ruin your credit score? It doesn't ruin it, it just doesn't help it as much as doing minimum payments and never, ever, ever being late.
I'll call and check the prices later then.
When should we go? Want to do it soon? Like, tomorrow?
Fexu. HeyWoah, Mr. Wise. Whoa. I don't know what to do. Should I finish yesterday's VOD or stay in chat? You might as well stay till the end of the stream, because I gotta meet someone at 6, and it's 5:30. So as soon as I get to a save point, I literally have to stop, and then you can watch the VOD after that. And so that's what I would recommend. Which is unfortunate. I'm like... It's not fucking sweltering in my house right now, and so I could go to like 10, but... I'm into it. I don't know, we'll see. When I get back from it, we'll see. I might start up the stream again, or keep working on the YouTube video like I know I should. One of the two. We'll see. Kamoshida. Yeah, I think it's just funny to pronounce it like that. I know it's wrong. I know it's Kamoshida, right? But it's just more fun to say it wrong. Try to reinstall FF14? No, I got it installed. I've played it off and on forever. It's like currently installed, even though this is a new computer. So FF14 would be fun. Oh, you mean you are? Okay, pardon me. Is Persona 4 Golden a good way to start the series? In my IMO, yeah. Consider when it came out, it was PS2 era, okay? So it's like you're watching an old movie. Understand the era that you played it in, but I would say that Persona 4 Golden is like the best way to start the Persona series, I would say. Also, there's a Steam version of it, so pretty easy
It'll
too.
help energize us when school life starts up again the day after.
Then, the 5th, on Children's Day.
It's just really
So,
comfy.
who's
It's such a
going to sell
comfy
this?
game. It's endearing, it's easy to make fun of in an endearing sort of way. It's chill.
Leave
IMO.
that to us. We know a store that'll buy anything, don't we?
Don't we, gigantic? Yes, we do.
I'll leave that to you guys.
Persona 4 was PS2 era. Persona 4 Golden is basically an enhanced version released later on the PS Vita. Yeah, pretty much. But I'm saying, like, if you don't know anything about the series at all, and you're playing P4 Golden, it's best to consider it a PS2 era, because that's when, like, most of it was written and stuff. Just for era-specific stuff. Kamoshida has the real one. For me, it just means more customers and even more work.
Hey.
Hey. A package came for you. Can't imagine what you bought. Let's see, what is it? Oh, this is Tanaka stuff. What's the guide for? Any specific goals? So you only have a certain amount of days with which to do things, both in each story arc and also in the game. And so I'm trying to maximize being able to unlock every social link, see every bit of story, you know, stuff like that. Because you actually have to be kind of efficient with it. And so I would always recommend playing with a guide for a Persona game. Lest you just, you know, through no fault of your own, not realize you were supposed to do something on this one day, and then, like, miss it forever. So, stuff like that. Yeah, we got the protein. We're getting gains. Big gains. Anyway, it's 5:30. I gotta take a shower. And then I got shit to do. If it's reasonably quick, I might stream when I get home, because I just want to play more Persona today, because yesterday was not a long stream. But I probably should work on the YouTube video instead. We'll see. We'll play it by ear. Anyway, thanks for watching. I appreciate it. Thanks for the subs and the bits and the primes and all the support. This is what I do now for work, so I appreciate your support and liking my stuff. I'll see you guys probably Monday for the big, like, news, you know, AOS show, the classic stuff. Anyway, thanks for watching. Please enjoy some outro music, and I'll see you later. Remember fun?